Hello, welcome in. Hey, Christina. Hope you're good. Hope you're staying safe with all this crazy weather that's going on. Welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know some people have been affected by all that harsh weather from yesterday in the Midwest and up north, and now moving into my area. So we will be here as long as we can. Hopefully, nothing. Your theme song gets in my head. I catch myself singing it at work. It's a catchy tune. Luna SS. She is amazing. She did such a good job. And she does all of Jersey Games songs. If you ever watch Jersey Games, one of my dear friends, all the songs that he plays, Luna SS Summer Spring. I guarantee you. And they're all really catchy. She's exceptionally talented at this. So anyway, so I went back in and I think it's some of the mods that I had from that last save that caused my first save to glitch have now caused the save I was on last time where I had the sheep farm and the two new plots. Yeah, so I disabled a bunch of them and then I went back to the Zielonka map and I decided, well, let's try this again. But instead of doing it from scratch, I went with the base farm, which gives me a bunch of tools um, and a tractor and a bunch of stuff like that. But I took away the starting money of 100,000 to just 20K, and we're going to try and start a farming empire that way because we should already have, I think, 3 fields perhaps. So let's do this. Oh, I have to click down here. So you click here to select it, and then you click all the way down here and you click continue. So you can see I've got all of these mods, the ones that are not green. I unhighlighted, and I think maybe one of those was doing it, and I don't know why. So I've still got a few of them. This is for a different one. I want to try the orchards and greenhouse. I think that could be fun. Miss Black Eye, we're super cold here. It can go away now. Didn't you get like 2 feet of snow or something? I heard Shelly Marie, one of Jersey's mods, I think she lives up your way, and I think she said they got 2 feet of snow. So yeah, I agree. It can go away. It can stop now. I would be done with winter because it's March, almost April, and it's like, excuse me, absolutely not. So we are going to go back, and so we're on this base farm right here, and I think this field, and there's a field over. Wait, where is it? That's the base farm. I think there's 3 fields that are right around it that are ours, and we're not limited to that. We can buy more. Um, but I also want to do orchards. I want to we'll try the orchards out and see what happens and stuff. But yeah, that last save just kind of glitched itself stupid again. So we're trying this for the third time. Oh, it's at 100%. I keep waiting for it to just like automatically load in. Have to hit start. Okay, so this is our little farmhouse. This is Walter, our grandfather. Um, and this is our little grain silo. So I think we've got that tractor and cultivator. I think that field right there is ours. This, actually, I can just look at the map. Yep, this field is ours and this field is ours. I don't think anything else is. I think we just have 2 fields. And this is the whole Zielonka map, or Zielonka. I'm not sure how you exactly say it. But it's a very varied map. It's kind of big. I really like the layout of it. But yeah, so okay, we have these 2 fields right here. And we have Walter if we need questions. The shop is like right here. So we're really cool. So this field I think currently has nothing on it, and I think we can harvest this field. So we have a harvester right here. We have a tractor here, a trailer, and a bunch of other things. Let's see, what's this? So this is the cultivator, I think. And then this is the header trailer. So yeah, we've got some stuff. So this harvester is ours, and this grain silo is ours. And so I think we have some wheat here. Our location only got a couple of inches, but it was really windy and it still feels, it's 12 degrees, but feels like -4. My God. Yeah, this is some wheat that's ready to harvest. So this whole field is ours. This is the one, if you were watching on a previous save that was it this one? It was one of these. I was trying to plow and I did a wretched, hang on. I think, I'm just trying to see what Dad was saying. Hang on one sec. Sorry about that. Uh, Dad's been having some problems lately. But yeah, he's worried about the storm. He got a notification that, oh, I got to pull back. There was lightning near us, but not sure. So this is our field. We're going to go ahead and harvest it. Then we can put it in that granary, or I can put it in the cart. We have a wagon back there in the corner, back above Walter. That little green thing. I can put it in there and I can sell it. Let me see. Actually, let me check the thing for wheat. No, that's not it. Wheat prices. Wait, what? Why are the prices? Please tell me this is not glitching out. Oh no, I am going to be so livid. Crop calendar is not working. Field is not working. Please don't glitch out. My God, I can't take it. I'm just gonna have to turn all of my mods off. Yeah, it's glitching out again. Blast it. I love this game. I have over 250 hours in this game now, and this is killing me. Okay, hang on, guys. I'm so sorry. Trying to live stream, man. Trying to do anything sometimes. It tests you. Oh, 247. I have 247. I almost have 250 hours. Okay, so I thought I thought we were going to be okay, but apparently not. I'm going to have to just turn like almost all of my mods off. Okay, so let me go to downloadable. Actually, no, let me get out of that and go to career. I'm going to go here. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to deselect that. I'm going to deselect. No, not. I'm going to deselect all of them. So I'm going to just select that. Select that. Select that. This is the like official DLCs. I want the auto baler or auto loader and the liftable pallets and the lumberjack. I'm gonna not actually the universal auto load is what I wanted. So I'm gonna deselect that and I'm gonna do universal auto load, and then that's pretty much it. These are all the official ones, but most of these are all on Mondays with Missy. I know, right? I'm so sorry. Super strength. I'm gonna do super strength 2, but I think that should be it. So maybe it won't glitch. Oh, what? Just have to play something else. Like, oh my God. Legends of Kamori, here we go. Is that gonna glitch on me too? I thought you were playing Farming Simulator 25. Yeah, I was, but apparently I have too many mods. Okay, so we're back. We have 20K. I'm just not even gonna try and open the map. I'm just gonna try and get in and harvest. Okay, pull back. Okay, so lower. turn. Oh, I need to open it up. I need to expand, unfold out the harvester so that this top part is open right there before I can turn on the harvester. And I do have the precision farming, but I'm not going to do it. So we're going to harvest our field of wheat that we were graced with. And I am doing straw so we can hopefully bale some straw and either keep it or sell it. So enjoy some relaxing baling or some relaxing harvesting. Looks like the next crop might be corn or sunflowers. I'm not sure. One's got some coating issues that aren't driving. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And so I don't know which one though. That's the problem. And that's the frustration is I don't know which one. So I'm hoping it's not one of the ones that I really like. But so I limited it to the ones that I had been playing with before when I had no problems per se, but it will also help if I pay attention and go straight along here. Now the people will only walk and drive on the main roads. So these dirt roads that are like next to the harvester, you'll never see traffic on. Even though the farmers take care of their farms when you're not looking, or their fields when you're not looking, you'll never see them driving on dirt roads. So even if you're on a different map and you have fields on dirt roads, you'll never see people on them. People won't walk on them. People won't drive on them. So it's really nice in that sense. Because then you can just do whatever the heck you want. You can place your equipment on other people's fields. Because there's nobody there, nobody's going to drive on them or be upset, and that field is ready to plant, I think, or ready to seed, and then they've got the seeder ready. No, excuse you, no. So we are doing that. Or we will do that next. Or maybe I need to cultivate it. Oh. We shall see. But what I want to do, so my goal on this is, so we've got 20K, we've got some equipment. We can do contracts with the equipment. And we've got our little harvester here. We've got some wheat. I want to sell it, but now I'm afraid. I'm afraid to look at the map. Oh my God. My goal is to make a profit, make more than survival. Start with 20K, see how far we can get, see how many of the other plots that we can get. Build an empire. I wish that I could get. I know it has multiplayer, and I wish that I could do like a multiplayer series where just a bunch of us. I've seen other people do this, where just a bunch of us get on, and we're not even competing per se, but we're all just playing. We're all either on our own farms or we're playing together, either one. Do stuff like that. I would love to do stuff like that and just have everybody on voice chat if they wanted to, or not, as they choose. But it just, sometimes it just feels kind of lonely just being my own little farmer, which is nice sometimes because I enjoy the solitude and just doing the stuff. I like the lumbering aspect of it, the chopping of the trees and the making of the planks and the having like a lumber mill down, making planks and selling them and stuff like that. I enjoy that kind of stuff. I have been enjoying messing with the animals and whatnot, so that's really cool. I don't think we have an animal barn on our plot. But I will look when we're done harvesting this, because we're about 64% full of our harvester. As you can see, the wheat is pumping into the harvester here, and I'm going to have to go get the one of the other tractors and the trailer. That's the word. And bring it around so I can empty it so I can finish harvesting it, because we're not even halfway done. We're going to need like 3 or 4 trailer loads at least. Or I could just take the harvester over and do it. I mean, that's one way to do it too. But this to me is just super relaxing and very chill. Like I said, I don't have the radio on. I miss the radio. The radio is always fun, but because of getting hit with your video can't be monetized ever because of this music, even though the author allows it to be used, it's just like sucks. And I don't have a sub to another thing. And I did do my taxes, yay, and boo. I did not get a refund, but on a good thing, I only owe the federal government $35, which, yay, that's amazing. And I owe the state $80. That's why I like MMOs. I don't necessarily want to talk or interact. Yes, it's nice to see them running around. It feels more alive, exactly. But unfortunately, Farming Simulator is not an MMO, which would be interesting if it was. I don't think they'll ever do it, but it's nice. But even with these people, they're just walking around. It's like they don't have jobs. It's like they're homeless or something. They're just walking from one end of the street to the other. And it's like, are you guys going somewhere? Are you going to the bar? Are you looking for a job? I could employ some of you. I have jobs I could pay. I feel bad. And you've got the people driving around and you're like, where are you going? Why are you so in so much of a hurry? What's going on? Are you okay? Are you going for a job? Are you coming back from a job? Are you going to the doctors? What are you doing? Just nosy. So the only bad part about doing my taxes is I have to pay the tax preparer like $400 because I made a little bit of money, and not very little, from my, whoa, we're full. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? I made a little bit of money from my investments, so I had to pay for that. Or I had to have somebody do that. And then I made a little bit of money from YouTube. Not a very much. Not to me anyways. Let's do C. But because of those extra, and then I had interest from my high yield savings account that's separate from my bank. They're giving Children of the Corn vibes, right? They are. Because of that, I had to have special preparations, and it was their most expensive package, of course, because it involved more than just one thing. We're gonna go back up. There we go. There we go. So we have a wee little trailer, which is good enough. It should be fine, I think. But I like helping out the other farmers. I've got a bunch of achievements, and I have absolutely no idea. Oh, well, that's crop destruction. I don't want crop destruction on. Okay, well, that's... Okay, we got to go around. I got to turn the crop destruction off. Okay, that's not working. Because I just ran over some... Okay, Mist can't drive. So we're going to try and come around. We're going to circle it like a wild animal. We're going to try and not to hit it and get stuck on it. There we go. Whew, that was hard. And we may not be able to get the entire thing out, but we may have to take a couple of trips to that silo. But yeah, because of all the stuff that I had, it made it a little bit more complex. So I had to pay $400. So I'm like, ooh, ouch, ouchies. That hurt a little bit. But it could have been worse. I could have owed $2,000. That's what I was catastrophizing. I was like, oh my God, it's going to be terrible. Okay, so I don't think... Oh, it is empty. Oh, cool. Okay, so it is empty. So I'm going to have to do probably about 3 of these. Come on, little tractor, go. And then what I'm going to do after I dump this is I'm going to log it out and or go into the settings and so then you just hit I and it dumps the trailer load of wheat into your silo. Is I'm going to turn off crop destruction because I don't like when my tractor runs over it and it destroys the crop. I'm like, no, I just want to run over it with impunity. Okay. It even sounds like it with the little thumps. Beware, citizens. Yes, beware. Be very afraid. So we are just going to park this sucker like right here. Oh, ow. Okay, so no more tractor mode. Hang on. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Crops. Crop destruction off. Fieldstone and weeds, fine. Um, Dirt, I'm going to turn dirt off because dirt really. Precision farming on. Okay. I'm going to quit. I'm going to save it and quit because the sound just went off again. So no sounds of the tractor, which makes it really icky. There it goes again. I'm like, son of a. It's like, come on. Why you doing that to me, babe? Yeah, we're in threat from those storms too. We're in a level 4 out of 5. Oh, are you kidding me? It did it again. Son of a. All right, let me try it one more time. The minute I logged in, it did it again. It went click like that. That little click that you heard. Please don't do it. Seeders and planters need seeds. You can buy seeds from the shop, which luckily is just across the street. I like that. I like that it's so close. Oh, come on. I did it again. You know what? Fine. It's just going to be me talking and zero sound. Because I could sit here and do this forever, but I really like the sound. This stupid glitches. Damn it. I swear. If it's not one thing, it's frickin' another. Okay, I need to put the pipe back in. So, oh. So now all you can hear is the stupid TV. They've had that sound bug since Farming 22. I know it. Fix it. How hard is that? Well, I don't know how hard it is because how the hell would I know? I am not a coder. Can I roll you down? I'm start you up, and it's so irritating. Usually, I can go for a couple of hours before it happens, but now, of course, when I want to stream and have people listening to the relaxing sounds of the machines, no, it decides that it's going to flip and just go off completely. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Because that's half the fun is listening to the sounds of the tractors and the machinery and stuff and the wrecks when you wreck into crap. But no, by all means, let's have absolute dead silence except for me ranting. It does know that I hate it. It knows. It's like Gollum. I'm not even going to try and make that throaty noise because I can't do it. But that's what it is. It has a sixth sense and it knows that I know that, whatever. It's so frustrating. I don't know how people do this. They have a successful series and I don't hear them once have these issues. I'm sure they do. It's got to be just me though. That or it's because they're not doing lives, they're doing videos and they can just put music in over it. And it's just like I don't have that option at this point. So I apologize to all the pros out there if anybody happens to stop by to my humble little video, my humble little live stream. It does giving me Children of the Corn vibes of them just it's like they're looking for the bar. They're just meandering. It's like we need to be able to place a bar and just have them, go in and just have a pint and just chill out and relax and, commiserate about the day. You can't even talk to them. I tried talking to them and they're just like zombies. They're just like, nope, can't talk to us, can't hire us, can't do nothing. Okay, no problem. But yeah, so I'm hoping that the storms here are not as bad. It's been raining. We've had a little bit of lightning around, but none that I saw. But it notified my dad. His watch was beeping at him. There's lightning in your location. It's like, really? I didn't see anything or hear anything. I'm like, okay, Dad's smartwatch is, telling lies again. And Boots is in her little perch. You can see her little head right here. She's having a good time. Oh, okay. Not what I intended to do. I don't even know how that happened. I'm just having all sorts of issues. Okay, lower, turn on. Like, oh my God. I dropped the header. I don't know what I hit, but I hit hit the hit the drop button. Hey, Lady Kryptonite, we are bracing for it. Can start anything now. Friend in Tennessee had a tornado. Oh wow. You'll have to go all the way to desktop to fix it. No. Oh my God. Seriously? Ugh. I hope you don't get anything, lady, other than some rain, Lady Kryptonite. Honest. My gosh, yeah, it's horrifying. It's just like we don't have anything really, but a little bit of rain right now. But I've been feeling off all day, so I know the pressure of the system is getting to me because I can feel the pressure is building. So my head is killing me. Whoop, ah. And not in a headachy type of way, but like the top of my head literally is hurting, right where the right where the headphones are sitting. By the way, it's like super sensitive, and I'm like, okay. So I may have to take my headphones off at some point because it really hurts. I hope to be SOL with all my reptiles. No joke, I've got 20 adult beardies. Oh my God, you have a menagerie. Girl, I, I, I can just see you trying to gather them all into the closet, the most interior point of your house. I would have to get Miss, excuse me, I would have to get Miss Boots. I already emptied two closets just in case and had a chair in one of them for my dad, which I pulled out because Boots was flipping out. But I can stuff it back in there if need be, so that he can sit down in it. And I got him one of those rollators, which is the rolling walker with these big wheels that is so quiet now and has a seat on it. So we got that Saturday. So he's liking that. But between him and the cat, I don't know who's worse. He's knocked over the water. You've been breeding and working with them for 20 years. Most are in my finished basement. Your babies are upstairs, so oh no. Oh no, but he's knocked over his water glass, which surprisingly hasn't broken, twice now in the last 2 days. And Boots decided to knock it over again this afternoon. I was just like, that's it. I'm like done. I'm done. Well, at least your main ones are in the basement. I'd hate to see anything happen to your babies though. That would suck. That would really suck. We need all the babies to stay safe. And I think I will, after I finish harvesting this, I will go log all the way out and hope to God that it won't go back on the glitch. I mean, so, but yeah, I've been watching tons of different people. I keep finding more and more people. There's tons of streamers that do all sorts of different kind of um, videos and live streams and challenges with Farming Simulator 25, and it's really fun. It's really interesting to watch all of these and see, all their different ideas and how they handle different situations and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, I'm kind of liking this. They have a nice spill-proof cup for adults. You want me to send you the link? Yeah, send me the link. I've been looking at a few, but I'm not sure of them. I get different reviews, and I'm like, do I want to spend $28 on that? Not really, but yeah, I told him I was going to get him an adult sippy cup. I had to do the same thing for my mom because she kept doing that too. But me not thinking when she passed, I got rid of it. It actually, hers wasn't a sippy cup per se. It was more like it just had a lesser chance of spilling. Hang on. I do have S-Craft Daggerwin. I don't have the Guy Grizz, but Daggerwin I was watching this morning oh, that's not what I wanted to do. With his, he was, really? He was doing a competitive farming sim thing with Chainsaw 100. I was watching them this morning. They were on that French map that you told me about. So I was really enjoying that. That was really cool. Um, yes, 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 yes. And thank you. I saw that you put that link up there. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's so funny. Daggerwin and S-Craft I've been watching. I really enjoy them. There's so many. It's like, oh my gosh. I wish that I had been brave enough years ago to get into this thing, but I was just like the learning curve alone terrified me. But it's a learning curve, but it's not that terrible. Once you watch some how-to videos and you're like, oh, I see. Actually, I'm just going to go this way. We're just going to go this way, and we're just going to whip around and finish out this last row. And then we'll log off and reset, hopefully, the sound so that everybody can hear these lovely machineries, which are so kind of chill and relaxing, actually. I really enjoy them. Like I said, I miss the radio. The radio is amazing, but YouTube doesn't like the radio. It doesn't like me listening to the radio. Let's put oh, absolutely not. Okay, we're gonna have to make one more pass, and we're at 96%. We might be able to do this. This might give us the last 2%. You can do it. It's just a wee little bit. It looks like a lobster. That's funny. It does kind of look like a lobster. It's a ginormous lobster. So you can go faster. It goes really slow when you're harvesting. Actually, all the machinery does when you're working. But the minute that you turn it off, it starts to go like faster. So we're going to empty this. Ta-da! I did it. I am so proud of myself. I'm learning. I was making my character over again, and I saw it was so funny. They have 3 skirts for the female characters, and I'm like, I'm in a farming sim. Why the hell would I want a skirt? But they don't really have any good tops. They don't have any really good shoes. Oh no, I see. I can tell you about Nana. We're already having a problem with mods. I've had two saves glitched where I couldn't use them. So we are not even going to worry about that at the moment. I'm just going to park this little guy right over here. You can do it. And we're just going to leave the header on because why not? And then we're going to take this. Come on. Sometimes if you have it on like auto start, so you can live your pioneer dreams, right? Exactly. What was I going to say? Sometimes when you have it on automatic start, the first time that you hit W to go, it doesn't go. It just starts up the machine, and then you have to hit it like once or twice more for it to go, oh yeah, you want me to move the vehicle? And it's like, oh my God, stop. Fine. And so one thing I'm hoping when I do this that it does not glitch out, because I will be you've had no issues. I did use the ones in the game though. I have been. That's the problem. I think, well, maybe that's not. Maybe I deactivated the ones that I think were from a different website. But if I go here and I go here, no, no, not that. No. Oh, it doesn't do it? Really? I thought it did. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so we've got wheat. So we've got 15,919 liters. Right now it is selling the highest at the grain mill for 494, but if we wait till January, it'll be 734-ish. somewhere relevant with that. So we still have our 20,000. So I'm going to log out. I'm going to save and log out all the way out and then come back in and hope that the sounds is working again. Because holy crap. There it goes. I hear it. So bear with me here. Because damn. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to log back in. Let's see if this works again. I was on that French map, Lady Kryptonite, that you told me about, the one I can't pronounce. And I loaded it in with the base farm. Once I, oh, my dad, I swear to God. So I went on the base farm, and it was that mega farm. So I was emptying everything off of the mega farm, all the tractors and everything, and moving them to. I had bought the sheep farm, and I had taken away all the fences, and I had bought a couple of fields around there, and I didn't want all my equipment to lose all my equipment. But then I went back, and there's this shepherd on my farm running around. I could pet him and I got an achievement, but I didn't know if he was mine or not. I couldn't find a bull. I was so upset. Yeah, one save wasn't letting me accept missions. It was my second save that I was using for streaming, and it just really wasn't letting me do. Everything was glitched. Everything was glitched, and I was like, okay, you know what? Oh, I didn't accept that. Oh, I thought well, we're going to try and select that and hope to God that it doesn't screw everything up. You need to sell what you produce, crops, woods, animals, and their products. Yes, I knew that. Yeah, and so then the second save that I was doing last week also started glitching. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna start with the base farm, and because it has stuff. And then you can have a dog, under the animal pens. But I didn't know if that dog was mine. I couldn't find the bowls, and I couldn't figure out how to get it. Okay, so the sound is back on. Okay, so we're going to leave that right there. And then we're going to go see this and see if we have any seeds. We do have seeds. So it looks like, oh, it did it again. Good. I am not going to slam my keyboard. I am not going to scream and shout. I am going to grit my teeth. You have to, I couldn't feed the dog. I can't pick the dog house up. So when I move farms, I can't take that dog with me. I have to get a different dog. So that dog is just going to be alone. He's going to be terribly alone. Should I do wheat or canola? I think I should do, like, canola is worth more, right? Canola. Oh yeah, canola is. Actually, right now it's selling for 1,007. In January, it'll be 1,300. We should do canola. It does not want to participate today. It does not. So when you have your seeder, it's already got seeds in it, but you can change the seeds. So you hit Y, and it will. If you can see right above the speedometer, it says wheat. But if I hit Y, then it's going to go barley, oats, canola. So I'm going to do canola. It's odd how it works, but you got to look kind of at the dog bowls on the side and stand real close and hit R. It's not that I want to feed it. It's that I want to take it with me from one farm. I'm going to sell the big farm and move it to a smaller farm where I got sheep and goats. Because I sold off all the land on the big base farm that you start with. So anyway, I've got it on canola. So then I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to lower it with V and then turn it on. And then we're going to go. And I'm just going to have to deal with the fact that I have absolutely no sound, and I'm going to have to go over here. So I've got 2 tractors, a harvester, a trailer, a seeder, and a cultivator. And I think I have a plow in one of those buildings. I don't know if that empty piece of land right there is mine, and I'm going away from the edge. Damn it. I'm going away from the edge and not seeding. If this little piece of land is ours, I want to put animals on it. but I have a feeling it's kind of not, but we'll see. But I do want a dog too. I know there's no tram lines to find. I'm not doing the thingy like I should. Um, so I took away the crop destruction because I did not like running over my crops with the tractor. That was kind of annoying. I know that this is not, this is like a, and this is, even though this is concrete, you still won't see the, ah, you still will not see the main town people driving on it. So I don't know why that is. It's very strange. So we're going to lower that down. And so you can see the difference between the cultivated and where I've seeded. And you can see where I've messed up. Easiest animal to start with. Yes, I like the sheep and the goats a lot. Yeah, I noticed that the cows and the pigs and the horses need several different types of crops. I'm like, damn. I prefer the sheep and the goats because I get wool and I get milk. And I can put a baby dairy, like a small dairy on, and just sell, and then just turn that into like goat cheese and bottled goat milk and do it that way. Or I can just sell it to the dairy or to the farmer's market, either one. And I like that. So we are going to lift up again. Yeah, you can tell I am not good at backing up with these cedars. They never want to go completely straight. I have a sheep farm right now, but I'm working towards others. I'm going to have Highland cattle. You can do a yogurt factory? Oh, how cool. I like that. That is a really cool idea. Yeah, I'll never forget one time I was at work, and I used to work in another city, and I worked for TRICARE, the government or the military's insurance, medical insurance. Um, and we were on a three-story building, and we were having weather like this crazy weather that's going on in the east right now. We were having weather like that, and we had an older guy, and we were all in the break room, and we were watching the storm and the clouds. And one of the girls goes, well, what does a tornado look like? And he's like, a tornado look, he goes, like that. And we looked out the window, and sure enough, right across the way, there was a tornado. And it was like, holy crap. It's like, okay. That's not good. So we're going to try and catch that. You know, screw it. I'm just going to drag it around and just go this way. That was scary. Luckily, we were on the other side of the water and it did not decide to come our way. I would like the Highland cattle. Yeah, it was like perfect timing. He was like, and that's what a tornado looks like, ladies. And we're all like, oh my God. I was like, I would go home, but I have to go through there. It's like, I'm not going home. We're not leaving work. So we're seeding, and then this will take like what, 3 months or so to grow, and then we'll harvest it. We got yeah, exactly. We got cows. I have to go. We got cows. That was a great movie. I was so mad when they remade it. I was like, seriously, why? Why would you do that? Now, what we don't have, I think, is we don't have a baler. So I would like to get one, but I don't think I can afford one. So I might have to lease. I might have to lease one so that I can. Yes, I am doing this machine very, very a lot of damage. I'm watching you and playing some horse racing manager doing a challenge. I'm not allowed to buy any racehorses until my first homebred 2-year-olds hit the track. Ooh, so it's all about breeding. Nice. Have you been playing Legends of Kilmore? Because I've had people ask me to play that, and I'm hesitant because I had a bad experience when I was trying to do the play test before the beta episode. Actually, it was the alpha. I wasn't able to get anything to work at all, and it's not their fault. It was just the way the game was set up. But I had terrible luck with that. But that's interesting. I hope you are able to fulfill your Challenge. You can see we've still got a lot of seeds left. We've only used 1% of seeds just on this percent of the field. No, I haven't. I'm funny about playtesting. Yeah, but it's in alpha right now. I mean, it's not in alpha. It's in early access right now. So I'm like, it might be worth it. I'm curious because I know that Genesis and a couple other people have been having a really good time with it. And I'm like, I don't know if that's the game for me or not. But I will give it a shot. And there is a lot of breeding, and they are heavy into the genetics. They are like Rancher Rivershine wasn't even into genetics per se. This game, it like literally goes into genetics, which is crazy. So you might like that aspect of it. And the combat doesn't seem to be too terrible. With the, I think you have wolves and bears. You're not fighting any humans. I think it's just wolves and bears, mainly wolves. And then weather or falling off cliff sides or mountains, because you're in a rainstorm and you can't see, or in a snowstorm, or a snowstorm. And weather does affect it, your horse and you. Okay, I'm going to go like this. I'll look more into it. Yeah, the genetics is a little intimidating to me, but I know that you and some others, Abigail and stuff like that, would probably, I know Abigail's doing it, would really, really enjoy it. I am going to turn the air on because it is 10 out of 10. Hey, Bayless! 10 out of 10 lines happening today. Yeah, having a problem with the sound. It's that glitch. I logged all the way out even. And I wanted just to hear the tractors. I have the radio turned off, but it glitches right out. And so I can't even hear the flipping machines. But I'm doing good. Look at this. I'm doing pretty darn good on my lines right now. Now, when I do the lime and stuff like that, don't even count on it. Don't even count on that. I'm doing pretty good on my seeding, though. Way better than I did on the grass on the last one. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day, Bayless. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I'm having problems with sound. This is not the same save that I did last time because that save glitched out. So yay. So I had to start all over again. So I'm having a problem with glitching. I don't know why. My eyes are closed as you turn around, I promise. I was good. I promise I was good. You can look. See, I'm doing my straight lines again. I'll even back it up a bit. You can see I'm doing pretty good. I'm not even dragging it up. I pick it up and then I spin around and come back and try and just go straight again. Oh, it's really pouring outside. Hopefully the power does not go out. We haven't had any really bad storms since I've lived here this past year. So I'm hoping that we don't lose power. If we lose power, thank you for watching. I will just say that right now. If I lose power and you see that I have disappeared, I'll be back when the power comes back on. And that might not be today because I don't know how long it would take. See, I did good, Bayless. See. I haven't watched anyone play Kilmora yet, but one of the FB groups I'm in has been sharing a lot of pictures of the horses. The breeding is really in depth, Miss Black Eye. Really in depth. I've been watching my friend. Look at my friend Genesis. The N in Genesis is capitalized. She is really in depth in the breeding. And so I can vouch we were getting bad storms in this area. Yeah, we just started having the really heavy rains here. So, see, it looks really good, doesn't it, Bayless? See, look at that. Not perfect, but pretty good, pretty good. Oh, and of course now now I made an error. I was being all show-offy and I made a boo-boo. But I'll go back over it when I'm done finishing the field. You saw nothing. Hopefully we do not get any tornadoes. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Oh, yeah, we're just going to do that. We're just going to tilt and break the cedar. It's fine. Yeah, North Carolina's really been getting us. We had some really nasty storms the past couple of weeks. And then yesterday and today it's been spitting snow with a -7 windshield. Where, oh my God. What the actual heck? That's crazy. I know Miss Black Eye is up in, I think, Michigan, and she said it was -2 this morning, and she got a couple of inches. You must be in the Midwest with me, Bales. Yeah, right? You guys must both be in the Midwest. Holy cow. That's icky. Today we were like 60 degrees. You are indeed in the Midwest. Oh my God, you guys stay safe. Stay warm. I was happy it was 60 degrees out today. Minnesota. Why do I always keep saying Michigan? Why? I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, turn the tractor, Misty. Oh. I am not as good as the pros. But to be fair, this is like my first month playing this game. Oh, we didn't get Minnesota snow. A friend of mine in the Twin Cities sent me the huge dump y'all got. We just have a light dusting over everything in Missouri. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am so sorry. Look at that. Except for those two little spots right there, I'm doing pretty darn good. I am very happy with how I am doing my seeding. Now, I don't know if I need to do lime. I probably should do fertilizer lime. It's allegedly going to warm up to Wednesday after it snows more tomorrow. No! Stop with the snow. That's terrible. Oh my God, I just can't. I'm so lucky. We are in a little sheltered area in Hampton Roads, Virginia, and we don't get, this is like we haven't got this in like 5-10 years, this kind of weather. And we don't get snow. We got a foot of snow last year on a fluke, and it lasted, was it even a foot? No, it was about 6 inches of snow. And that was it. And we supposed to be 80 in a couple of days. Wild weather, right? You're in the Fargo Moorhead area. We didn't get hit with that big dump, luckily. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my friend Shelly Marie, she said she got 2 foot of snow with sleet. And I was like, holy Christmas Eve. I just couldn't. It's already bad enough that, I work from home and I don't have to go out, which is great. I love it. But at the same time, it's just like, oh my God, you guys, that's awful. The weather. Look, I am so proud of how my field looks so pretty. I just wish I could have sound of the tractors. That irritates me to no end. I don't think I'm going to worry about rolling it. I don't think we have a roller. So I'm not even going to worry about doing that. It hasn't affected anything so far. Oh, of course, it probably is affecting my yield, but hey, whatever. I'll work on that as I learn more. The more people I watch, the more I learn, the better I'll get, hopefully. Okay, and we're gonna not go in the creek and turn around. Oh yeah, we've got thunderstorms until 5 o'clock at least. And then we have more storms coming that could last all night. I saw there are several storm chasers that come up on my feed in Facebook when I'm scrolling. One of them had made an image of the storms going across the Midwest, Kentucky, and well, not the Midwest, but Kentucky and Tennessee and all that section of states. And I had a little thing on, don't sleep naked. I'm like, yeah, because the tornadoes could happen in the middle of the night. And upon being devastating, that could be embarrassing as well if you lose everything and you're naked and you have nothing, not even a blankie. That could be very disturbing to everybody. Not to mention freezing cold. Uh, We're almost done seeding our canola field. Look how pretty. Yeah, the weather is crazy. It's just like all over the place. I mean, every place I've lived, it's always been one of those, hey, wait 15 minutes and the weather will change. But this place, Hampton Roads, Virginia, is especially famous for that. I mean, literally had one day, we had snow. We had, no, what was it? We had 80 degrees weather. Then we had snow and rain. And, it went from 80 to 30 in one day. And it was just like, we went through all the seasons in one day. And I was like, holy crap. Like, I'm surprised I'm not sick. Oh, your friend just got this weather in Tennessee and it's snowing? Holy shit. Oh my God. What is going on? Stop the madness. Stop the madness. Ah. Okay, so then we are almost done with our fill. Now do those two spots in the middle and maybe the spots on the edge on the other side that I missed. Oh my God, your friend in Oklahoma is going to have near 100 degrees. What the actual heck? Oh, I might have to make one more pass down here. Yeah, I don't think the cedar is going to fit this whole row, so I'm going to have to go this way. And then we'll do one more pass coming down this side. But yeah, that's all that's on the TV right now is the news talking about all the storms. And it's like, okay, try not to freak us all out because, we don't need to be panicking during this. We don't need to be panicking. Stop the madness. Saturday it was high 70s and sunny and beautiful. And Sunday here was a thunderstorm in the morning and snow in the afternoon. Oh my God. I just can't. I just can't. I'm just like, seriously? That kind of weather, yeah, it just blows my mind. I'm just like, what? Look how pretty my field is. I'm so happy about it. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to catch this section. I don't listen to them much anymore. Best look out the window and pay attention to my eggs. I know, right? That's why I said the top of my head has really been bothering me, and it's just like, okay. Now I'm putting awful tire tracks, I know, on my cedar, but there we go. We're going to do that. And then we're going to lift that up. And then we're going to go around here. And we're just going to catch this section up that I missed when I started. Looking out the window is my favorite weather report these days. Yeah, absolutely. I currently have my curtains closed, but I could open them. Actually, I should probably open them so I can see what's coming. There we go. And we're all done. Okay. So we've got that done. There's our cultivator. So I'm going to put this little baby right here. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Hang on. I got to offload it first. Oh, that is a fertilizer spreader too. I can use this to put fertilizer. Okay, so there's our seeds. Can I lift these? I can lift these. Thank you. So I'm going to put my seeds over here. This is a shed and it looks like there's nothing in it. Is there a door to this? Oh, there is. Oh, interesting. But how am I supposed to fit stuff in here? I ask you, I've been having problems with sheds. They've been trying to kill me. The sheds have been trying to murder me. I had one save on a French map like that. They shut. Stop it. And it pinned me in the cow barn. Okay, what is happening here? It pinned me. Come on, pick it up. Oh, I didn't say throw it. I said pick it up. Oh my God. Nope, nope, nope. Stop it. Stop it. So the gates pinned me in the cow barn, and I was glitched and couldn't get out. And I had to delete the. You can wait. What? You can delete the sheds and put down one shed. But I'd only have 20,000 though. I can't afford that. I don't like this shed. I don't even know if is this a chicken coop. Is this a chicken coop? Hang on. This looks like a chicken coop. It's a shed with a chicken pasture. I can put chickens in here. How do I put chickens in here? How? Okay, that's not the chicken pasture. Is it this door? How do I open the chickens? I know I save up though. Yeah, I will. Absolutely. So this is. Oh, okay. So the chickens just need wheat. I could give them some of my wheat. Um, and then they just run around here, or they just run out here, or what? Doesn't it usually have a thing where you order them? Oh, it's right there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just beat me up, man, because I didn't even see this. Didn't even see that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I can buy some fertilizer now. Oh my God. All right, I will buy some chickens. Walk up to the paw sign and hit R. I know how to do it. I just didn't see it. I'm going to buy one rooster for looks. We're going to select one rooster for $6. Oh, no, 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 just one. We can buy one rooster. And then we're going to buy some, we're going to buy five, we're going to buy 4 6-month olds. Look, they're free range. Does that mean I'm going to run over them? Look at the chickens. Can I pet? Oh, are you going to sleep? Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Hello. Nope, I was trying to pet them. They're cute. Now don't go out in the field, okay? Oh, okay, you're just lying out. No, no, watch out for the chicken hawks, okay? How is your eye? Maiming Kitty doing? Wait, what happened? Eye maiming kitty. Did the kitty hit your eye? Is that what happened? You can't hurt them, don't worry. Okay, good. Oh, I wanted to see if this was my farm. So when I hit, okay, that's that. When I hit this, it doesn't tell me if this is part of my farm. She means me. Yeah, I know, no, I know. How was your eye? Remember when Athena got you? Yes. So that's that. But I don't know if this field is part of ours. Oh, that's why I was sitting on. Okay. I was sitting on the thingamajiggy. Wait, do I still have seeds in here? No. Okay, now we got thunder. We're getting thunder. Okay, seriously? This is why I hate this sidewalk. This sidewalk is the worst sidewalk collision in the game. It is terrible. Oh, good, the little ruffian. I'm good. Thank you. 100% healed. Oh, good. Yeah, I know. Sorry, my dad's like yelling at me. So consumables. So I'm gonna get some solid fertilizer. I'm gonna get 2 bags. And then I want to get, be safe, sweetie. You and the PC are more important than a stream. Oh, I know. Yeah, hang on. Let me look out the window, by the way. Excuse me. Looks like a regular storm to me. Looks like a regular storm to me. I'm gonna get two of these. And they're the liftable, so if I have to run them across the street, I can run them across the street. And then, so if I do this, if I look for lime, okay, that didn't work the way I wanted to. Well, crud, my collard greens went bad. No, you got to run down to the store to get some. Okay, no worries. Be safe. Be very safe. Levelers, winnowers, wrappers, grassland care. I don't even know what grassland care is. Grass rollers and weeders improve. Oh, wow! I didn't even know that was a thing. For alfalfa, that's not for alfalfa though? Okay. Nope. I'm looking for. See, I love this one, but it doesn't do lime. But this one doesn't do lime, but this one does, and that's 45,000. I can't afford that. Which sucks because I wish I could sort by fertilizers and spreaders. It's not slurry, it's not weeders or rollers or sprayers. Spaders, subsoilers, mulchers. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. So I can't put lime in that cedar that I have. And I can't put it in this. I can just put fertilizer in that. How much does it cost to rent? 2,000. We have 15. I could do it. Is there anything else that does lime? That does not. I don't even know. No, these are just plain cedars. Oh yeah, these are way out of my league. Way out of my league. Okay. So I am going to wait, which one? Every time we get a lightning strike, my dad is just like, we have a lightning strike. And I'm like, yeah, and? Okay, so this should work. I think I have to open the cover. So N to open the covers, and then R. All right. Oh, I bet you anything it's not configured. If your cedar is not configured to add the fertilizer, it won't add it. So I think I need to go around the back. He just goes around me. He's just like, I'm just going around this person. I don't care. So if you go around the back and you go here, I can change. Oh. So if I do this, can I customize? That's $5,000. Oh my God, but we need it. I don't worry about the paint condition or the repair because it's $8,000 to repaint the sucker, and I am not repainting this sucker. Okay, so now our cedar can fertilize. Come on, let's go. No, why did you do that? Yes, now it's showing solid fertilizer. Cool, cool. There we go. Wow. We only needed one bag, huh? Okay. These cars only stop for pedestrians and trains, and that's it. They don't stop for anything else. It's crazy. So we are going to fertilize our plot, one field. Oh, I didn't get the baler. Don't look. Don't look, Bayless. It's getting kind of crazy out here. There we go. Now we're starting. Now we're starting. But you can't really tell. You can just see the puffs. That's the only way you know it's fertilizing. And of course, I'm not driving very straight. That's the only way you know it's fertilizing. Seeing everything go down. Oh wait, I bet you I didn't lower it. Hang on. I think I just went across that whole field and I hadn't lowered it. I can appreciate a wiggly line equally as much as a straight. Well, I think I forgot to lower the darn tool. So I don't think that I. No, I lowered it. But did I turn it on? I did not turn it on. Now it should be fertilizing, I hope. Because when you're going so fast, you're like, wait a minute, did I do something wrong? Yeah, I forgot to turn the darn thing on. I lowered it, but I didn't turn it on. Okay. So look at our little chickens just running around. I need to get them some oats from our granary, though. Okay, so I forgot to get mm, I don't think I can afford to rent a um, a baler to bale up that straw. I've got my person on the ropes. I've been annoying him with moving back to Washington. Every cold and snowy day he has to go out. He's more open to the idea. You've got your person on the ropes. Do you mean your spouse or your significant other? Is that what you mean? I wish it showed me which how that I was fertilizing because I feel like I'm not doing it, but I know I am. Another lightning strike. Okay. Not that he can hear me. He can't hear me, sadly. But would moving back to Washington be better? Where it's how was the weather in Washington? Washington State, right? I'm glad you got him on the ropes though. We'll call him my significant other for convenience sake. Oh, okay. No worries, my dear. As I squint my eyes trying to see where am I supposed to go. Here we go. I don't know that we're still using any fertilizer. Um, it's still at 100%, so I guess our field isn't big enough. So, what did you like about Washington? Because I have never been. You first need to fill. Did I not fill? I did fill the tool. Wait, what is going on? Am I not fertilizing? It keeps saying I first need to fill the tool. Oh, did I do something wrong? It says I've got solid fertilizer. Deactivate automatic application. Lift seeder, unload, activate AI worker. Maybe I should activate the AI worker. Maybe the AI worker will do it. and I can see what I did wrong. Or maybe I didn't need to do fertilizer. So if I do H, AI worker has stopped unexpectedly. Field is not ready for this worked or worked already. So they're like not even interested. Okay, fine. Um, well, that's unexpected. So I guess we're not going to fertilize the field because I think I'm doing something wrong. I've got seed on there, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'll worry about getting the chickens some food because it's going to take them a while. Yeah, we lived in Sequim, which is in a rain shadow. It gets more sun than other parts and snows maybe twice a year with a cold snap. Still has a rainy season in winter, but it rarely pours. Oh, okay. And if I can be nosy, why did you leave? Did you or him have a better job offer, or this door does not like me going in and out? No, I refuse to be trapped. Open sesame. So I'm going to run across the street and try not to get hit. Wow, that's an awkward run. Dang. Did I? The bag is this. Okay. All right, so we're just carrying this ginormous bag that is as big as me. That's hilarious. Let's run, Forrest, run. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. You need to run. Summer is pretty consistent, staying in the 70s. No, no, let me out. And midwinter is 40s to 50s. It's beautiful there and it's green all year. Nice. That sounds like here, actually. It's kind of what this weather is like in Hampton Roads. Kind of like that. Wait, what happened? Come back here. Why? Come on, let's go. I need you to go into the barn, okay? Even though I can't, like, actually use you. No, I made it out. This barn keeps trying to kill me. Okay, you can close now. There you go. We'll put that now. What is this? So this is just a backyard. Nothing fancy. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, there's our chickens. Let me get this and see if I can pull down some oats and put them in the chicken feed. I'll just fill it up all the way and then just dump it off. Whatever we don't isn't stored in there, we will put back. Look out, chickens. No? Seriously? Okay, we're going to go around the building again. We're going to play Ring Around the Rosie because maybe I didn't get it in the right spot. If that's the case, then I'm going to have to buy actual chicken feed. I should be able to put wheat in there, but unless they're just able to eat. There we go. I can put wheat in there. There you go, guys. You got food. There was a whole fiasco with his family, and he's from Minnesota originally, so we decided here of all places It's where he wanted it. He seems to have forgotten about the weather. That happens when you're away and you're like, oh, I just want to go home. Oh crap, I forgot how freaking cold it is. Yo, oh dear, oh gosh. And our grandfather just saw that. That was clever. We're just gonna dump this right here. It's fine. It's fine. It'll go right back in there. The chickens got all their food. I don't think I have to get them straw. I know I don't have to get them water. We're good. That's a lot of that's a lot of wheat. Okay, so we're just gonna do that. Um, then I'm just gonna look at some contracts maybe and see. So bale wrapping. Ooh, we could do that. Absolutely. So we're gonna borrow the items and we're gonna do field 92, which is all the way at the bottom of the map. Because that's like $2,500. There we go. And Katie's Fields, oh, it's got like 6 bales. It's really cool. 6 bales. If I could get it. So we got to go just down this way, and it's not really raining right now. It's raining, but it's like not. It doesn't even look like it might be missing the section where my dad and I live. Because I think Virginia Beach is getting hit way harder than we are. Excuse me while I pick my lip. Not what everybody needs to see. Sorry about that. So we're going to go where that building is that we're going for. That's where you drop off all your lumber and stuff. And we are just going to go make a right down that road, or we can make a left at it and then make a right straight down. And that's where the field we're going to is. And then we're going to go and, oh, that's what I need to do. I need to try and fish. I need to buy a fishing rod and a chainsaw for $1,000 each while I still have money. And sheep. And try fishing, because apparently it has a Stardew-esque fishing mini game. This tractor is super slow, man. Holy Christmas. I can see the bales in the distance. There might be 6 of them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's 9 of them. So we'll unfold the baling machine. Z for automatic drop. Oh my goodness. These are all square bales. Yeah, it's time to see a dentist, all right. I still haven't heard back from that one dentist I went to. Used to live on Whidbey Island with your best friend. Stunning place. If you ever seen Double Jeopardy, that's where it starts out. Double Jeopardy? No, I haven't seen that movie. Um, used to have friends at Whidbey Island, and actually, I used to I have delivered stuff to the actual ship Whidbey Island, which is hilarious. They were actually at Yokosuka when I was there for a brief time. So yeah, interesting. Whidbey Island, I've heard, is very pretty. Nice. Yes, it was nice. I liked my time in the military, but I wasn't willing to do an actual ship tour, like go on a ship for 6 months to 9 months, because it was when women were first allowed to go on ships. Actually, it was right before women were. It was about 5 years before women were allowed on fighting ships like carriers and whatnot. So when I was in the Navy, women were only allowed on uh, women were only allowed on supply ships and they were allowed on uh, oil ships. So it was either an oiler or a supply ship, and neither one was a good choice. It's a movie from the 90s with Ashley Judd. Oh, okay, I'll have to look into it. So I wasn't eager to go, especially as everybody had her husband's in the Navy. Aw. Yeah, it's a big Navy town. Um, but the women when I was in, they all 50% of them came back pregnant, and I was like not looking forward to that. I was like, nope, I don't want to be one of that percentage. So I was like, nope, I'm just gonna get out. I should have stayed in. I could have hacked it, but I'd had a knee injury, and yeah, wasn't doing too good on the physical fitness side of it after that knee injury. Tore all my anterior cruciate ligaments in a bicycle accident of all things. Hit a pedestrian with my bike. Or actually, he was crossing the road and he didn't look the right way because it was a foreign country and you're supposed to look. Here in the States, you look left, right, left. Well, in Japan, you look right, left, right. And he didn't do it. So, my fault and his fault. And cool, we got $2,400. Yeah. And then Bailey, $15,000. What is this? $15,000 for bailing? Holy, yeah, it was very painful. It put me out of commission for a while, a long while. That's the biggest field too. But we are right there. So bailing, okay. We'll borrow the items. Taking people out in real life with your vehicles too. Yes, yes. Actually, I was. Yeah, I mean, I shouted at him, and he turned around and saw me coming and grabbed the handlebars, and the bike jackknifed, and my knee got caught in the seat as I was thrown over it. So yeah, I was taking him out because he waited to the last second. He was with a group of people, and they. I know it's true, and they all ran across the road, and he hesitated. And that's when I hit him. And I was just like, dude, if you would just run with your friends. No, no. All right, we're going to borrow this 15,000. I've got till midnight. It's 3:30. I might be able to do this. I might be able to do this. It's just right there. That field was just, when we went down to Bale, that field was full of wheat. Now, so, okay. All right, fine, 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 fine. No. As we take an hour so that I can. There we go. Nope. There we go. Okay, so we have until midnight to do this field and get $15,000. I think that's a fair deal. So I have to, um, I think I have to hit X. I have to lower the pickup, which is right there. I have to turn on automatic drop. And then I have to turn it on. And so I should be able to just like keep driving. But, so we're going to start on the middle. And you can see right above the speedometer that way that it's filling up. And when it gets to 100, I have to stop and let it drop. I think this is round bale, so I have to stop and let it drop and kick it out. And then I can continue on. I should have this done by midnight. This should be super easy to get 15,000. But it is a big field. That's the tiniest round bale I've ever seen. I have to wait till that closes. And then voila, we can pick it up again. Just go on till we get 100. So we should be done in plenty of time. My famous last words, of course. So you don't have to sleep in this game if you don't want to. You can stay up all night, but at midnight it will change. If you're on one day is a month, um, at midnight it'll change months. So if we're in August now, at midnight it's going to be September, and you got to remember that. But you can keep working, but your contract, if you're working a contract, it will end at midnight, and if you have not finished, you do not get paid anything for it. So you might actually lose money for not having it done. Uh, my friend and I went to the tulip fields in Mount Vernon. It was so cold and gorgeous. Yeah, yeah, send me pics later. That sounds lovely. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Whoop. See, if you move before the baler is shut, you're gonna leave a little swath of stuff, straw or grass or whatever you're collecting. You're gonna miss it. So we've got 3 bales. That's cool. Another severe thunderstorm. Cool, not cold. I got what you meant. It's cool. It's go. No, see, this is what happens. And then I have to back it up, push it out of the way, and then go forward again because I'm not paying attention. I'm too busy yapping. Yap, 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 yap. You gotta pay attention. It's a big field, but we're 9% done. I was on a different map. It was a Alma, Missouri map, and the fields were massive. I mean, huge. Like this field is like one of the biggest on the map. It was like 6 of these fields, and I took a contract. And I was like, oh, I can do this. Nope, no, I couldn't. It was crazy. Of course, I started at 2:30 in the afternoon. That did not help. Ran out of baling net. That didn't help. I was just like, oh no, let's not do this. This is not good. Oh no. I went too far. You could do this. You got this. There we go. We got it all. Yes. $15,000. Holy crap, man. I don't ever remember seeing on this map a job. It must be I have the better contracts mod. I think I didn't deselect it. This is a better contract for 15 grand. Hell yeah. We've got Christmas Eve. We've got 12 so far. Let's push that sucker back. We've got 12 so far because we got 2,400 from that last job across the way over there. And then we'll get 15 for this. That's pretty cool. And I do want to, like I said, I do want to try the fishing. I may suck at it though, because, if it's a Stardew-esque, if it's like Stardew Valley, I figured out Power World. Power Worlds was super easy. You would love to make, I know, right? 15K in an afternoon. Can you imagine? I was like, oh my God, I would be doing that. I was like, I'll learn how to do it. It may take me 3 days, but I'll figure it out. I'm like, that's insane. Uh oh. We didn't. We're just going to push that out of the way. Okay, there we go. We did it. I love fishing in Stardew Valley. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I can't figure out that stupid mini game to save my life. I can only catch the basic fish. I absolutely cannot figure it out. I have tried and tried. I figured out Power World, and Power World is kind of like it, but Power World is so much easier. Oh my God. I'm like, I don't like it. It's mean to me. It's terrible. Hang on. Yeah, poor dad. He keeps getting scam things on his phone, and he's like, "What is this? Did you do this?" I'm like, "Nope, that's called a scam. It's called you delete it and put it in as spam." I have watched a video, or have watched many videos on it. Their instructions aren't very helpful. Once it clicks, you'll dominate. Yeah, no, I've watched. You have no idea how many videos I've watched. It looks easy. I get what you're supposed to do, but can I get myself to do it? I am not playing on controller. It does not like me. It does not like my mouse and keyboard, and it hates me, and I don't like it. I am like, I am so over. I like Stardew Valley for the most part. I like Stardew Valley. Why did you do that? All right, come on, let's go. We got time. Time is ticking. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have watched those videos. Were just like, excuse me, what? What? Okay, so I'm gonna try and go down this way. Oh, and we got another. Look at the field, though. It's oh no no. Okay, so we gotta go out a little bit. We're gonna have to go around in a circle. We're doing donuts in the field and getting dizzy. There we go. It just gets up to 100 when you have thick fields or piles like this. It just goes up to 100 really fast. And if I'm over here yapping my mouth, I don't see it all the time. I'm always having to stop and back up, even if I'm not streaming or doing anything. If I'm just playing, it's so bad. Hang on one sec. I'm young, tech savvy, and always wary of scams, and I've still almost been fooled a time or two. Yeah. So my SO doesn't get it either, and I've shown him multiple times. He just doesn't listen. I am listening. I swear. I swear I'm listening. Yeah, my dad was some scammers got a hold of his computer one time, Bayless, and they put up screens that said they locked him out. He was freaking out. They were calling him on his phone saying not to call the police and not to do this and not to log off the phone. And I told him, I said, you have to listen to me. You have to trust me. I said, shut the phone off. Don't answer their calls. Number one. Number two, turn the computer off. And they said, I can't do that. You can do that. They're trying to fake you out. I said, and then call your bank. And so finally, after 15 minutes of him screaming at me, he did what I said. He shut the computer off, and they kept calling and calling and calling. I'm like, don't answer the phone. He's like, but they're calling me. I'm like, I don't care if they're calling you. They can call all they want. What are they going to do? I was like, call your bank and tell them. And the bank confirmed to him that it was a scam, that he was not locked out. And we had to get him some software and some other stuff. And it's just like, but he clicks on everything. It's so hard. Even if I take his cards away sometimes, I have taken his cards away. And it's just like, dude, he just wants to click on everything. But now at least he's asking me, what is this? What is this? What is this? So I'm like, oh my gosh. But yeah, it was bad. It's really terrible. My ex mother-in-law got taken in twice, and to the tune of thousands of dollars, like thousands of dollars. The bank tried to convince her it was a scam, and she would not listen to them. And then she called me and had me swear not to tell her son or her family. And she asked me if it was a scam, and I said, yes, it was a scam. You cannot, if they're pressuring you, if they're doing this, this, and this, it's like, it's always going to be scam. And then she got taken in 2 years later again. And it was just like, oh my God. And then she's screaming at her daughter who's trying to help her and calling her all sorts of names. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, yeah, ay caramba. Oh my gosh, it was bad. I mean, she was a pretty nice lady to me and stuff like that, but to her daughter, she was just the nastiest. It was terrible. I felt so bad for her daughter. Her daughter tried so hard to take care of her and stuff, but it was just like, oh my God, she just didn't want it. She's 90, she's almost 100 now. So I'm hoping, I think after the last time when they found out she had been taken in by another scam and given them like thousands of dollars, they basically were like, you have no choice. We're taking over your checking account. So no, every time, and she was pissed. Every time they're on her account so that every time she does something, they can see. And it's just like, yes, absolutely. That is what needs to happen. I'm sorry, but you're not trustworthy enough to be able to do this at this particular point in time. And I know it sucks, but yeah, I felt bad when I had to do that to my dad. You know, my dad was pulling all sorts of money out so he could go play lotto. We got in a huge fight this past week. He, I was going over his accounts with him, and I was like, okay, you've got 3 bills. This is coming out. This is coming out, and this is coming out. So we need to pull a little bit of money out of your savings account. And I said 200 should do it. And he said no, 3. And I said, why 3? And he goes, well, I want to play lotto. I'm like, you can't afford lotto. Lotto is a luxury. You can't afford to play it right now. I was like, you have to give it up. You're just trying to, and I'm like, I'm just trying to protect you. If you don't like it, that's tough shit. You know, you could play lotto once a week, but it's my money. You can't keep, yes, I can. To protect you, you have to pay your bills first, Dad. It's like, oh my Lord. I mean, he just sold his car. He gave it up himself. I didn't even talk him into it. I was like, I'm not so sure I'm ready for that. But that's on you. If you want to sell your car, we sold his car. It was just under, they told us 6,000, but it ends up that he got a check for 5,700. And I was like, what happened to the other $3,000? I'm guessing it was taxes or something. It's so hard. And what makes it harder is I just came off, I detest the scammers. They're wretched. I had just come off of 3 years of caring for my mom, and she finally passed in November of last year. And then to immediately on the heels have to do this all over again. It's like, oh my God, please let it be quick. But let it be, this sounds terrible, I know. I used to say this all the time. We're going to do some renovations to the house. Hopefully the kitchen and the electricity needs to be upgraded. I'm hoping I can do both of those. But, let it get done. Let him pass after that, because then his bills will be paid. Like his debt will be paid. The car is paid off and gone. His credit cards that he was putting everything on his credit cards, like everything. Hopefully that'll be paid off. His consolidation loan will be paid off that he had. I mean, he was just doing all sorts of stuff. And I had to tell him the year before I moved in, so 2024, I had sat down with him and I had told him, I was like, why are you putting everything, groceries, lottery, his alcohol, I mean, everything, his bills were all going to his credit card. Well, they asked me for it. I'm like, use your debit card. But I don't want to do that. But that's better. You don't get any fees and you don't get any interest rate if you do it that way. But I don't want to do it that way. I'm like, look, you literally have to do this. You literally have to stop putting stuff on your credit card because it was up at like 18,000 or 8,000. It was bad. So now I'll let him keep like one credit card for just in case we need emergencies with renovations or something like that. But yeah, the rest of it is just like his loan will be done, everything will be done, so that if he does pass away, then hopefully I'll just be able to sell the house for a profit. They learned financial literacy, or maybe they didn't. Who knows? In a very different, yeah, exactly, in a different economic world. But the funny part is I didn't learn financial literacy. I've only learned that in the last, yeah, it's just like paying cash, exactly. I finally got him to understand that. Um, but he didn't get it for the longest time. Oh, so hard. I mean, they learned financial literacy. I remember him and my stepmom trying to beat it into my head how to balance a checkbook. And now he doesn't even balance his checkbook. He doesn't pay any attention to it. And he's just like, oh, I got money. I can go do lotto. I'll just take a loan out if I want to, do my lotto. I'm like, no, no. How about not? How about let's not do that? It's so true when they say that you are a child, you grow up, and then you return into a child. Because the older you get, the more you revert into a childlike state where you don't understand everything and you just don't get it. Yeah, it's I think I'm handling it better this time than I was with my mom. Oh my gosh, it's the worst. But it nobody else is going to do it, and I can't stand to see him suffer. So I mean, oh, again, we hit 100. Scoots that puppet back. But I mean, he's doing okay, but I'm not getting the sense like I did with my mom that he's gonna pass anytime soon. Thank God. But you never know, truly. You really just never know. So hopefully, if and when he does pass, it'll already be the house will already be complete and stuff like that, and we won't have to worry about stuff. I won't have to worry about his bills. The only thing I'll have to worry about is the mortgage and waiting for the death certificate to close everything out and do all that hot mess. It's like, oh my goodness. All right, so it's at 5 o'clock in game time. We're 3/4 of the way done. We're almost at 50% done. So yay! Oh, we kind of jacked that one up, didn't we? Here, let me see if I can back up. There we go. Yeah, it's not even barely raining right here where I am. We might have all these watches and alerts and warnings and stuff, but it's barely raining right where I am. It's like a light drizzle, and it's almost sunny. So I think the other areas are getting hit harder than our particular area is. I'd rather him be mad than left home. Exactly. That's what I tried to tell him. I was like, I'm trying to protect you. You have to pay your bills first. You can't just blow it all on lotto. It's my money. I'm like, it is your money. However, I am looking out for you. You know? And he did put me, as I have that durable power of attorney, so, you know. The only problem is, unfortunately, while I have access to his bank, I can go into I linked it to my bank account so that I can look at his checking account only. So I can keep an eye on it. But because with Navy Federal, that's the military credit union, they're so picky. I was on there as a young person all the time from when I was in high school all the way on up into my 20s, actually into my 40s. Um, and because I had one loan with them and then I did a bankruptcy, I cannot be put on his account. They will not do it because I am not allowed to have, I'm not allowed to be a member anymore. I am not allowed to have, if I was a member, when I was a member, I wasn't allowed to have an ATM card. I wasn't allowed to use the ATM. I wasn't allowed to use the debit card. They were serious. They were just like, nope, you are never doing this again. I was like, damn. I was only allowed to come into the credit union and do my banking. It was just like insane. I was like, okay then. So in my 40s, late 40s, I think I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm not even using this. There's no reason for me to be a member. I mean, I couldn't even go in and do something for my husband while he sat in the car. He was like, go in and drop this off. Nope. I was like, I'm not allowed to let you do this. You're not a member. Like, damn. They're really strict. Like, really, really strict. Which, I mean, I get because they're dealing with all sorts of young kids who are, doing in the military and stuff like that. But damn. Oh, yeah, they're bad. They are really strict on that kind of stuff, which I get. But at the same time, it does not help me if I want to try and redo my credit and stuff like that. It's not helpful at all. Whereas with everybody else, after 7 years, you're absolved of your bankruptcy and stuff like that. They wipe it away and it's like you start fresh. Not the Navy Federal Credit Union. They like for life will ban you. It's crazy. And there's even instances with them today, like this year or last year. Members were getting like their identity stolen and stuff like that, and having all these loans taken out and stuff like that. And they were like, oh, you got your identity stolen. I'm really sorry. You still owe this money. I was like, holy crap, man. And the people are like, I got my identity stolen. That's not me. Well, it's in your name and you still have to do it. It is a crazy policy. It really is. But that's them. It's like, okay. Hang on, I have an ear itch. Oh, sorry. Oh, hang on. Had an ear itch, and then my hair got in there, and it really was itching. It's like, it better not be anything else. It better not be anything alive. I will flip out on the stream. It'll be a great short. Streamer flips out after finding a bug in her ear. Let's not say we did, shall we? Oh my gosh. But yeah, they're really, I will never ever be with them again. I'll go to other credit unions. Like, I'm in a credit union of my own right now, and it's like, that's fine. But it's like, oops, hey, we missed that little teeny dewdrop. Grab it up. There we go. Let's hoover that mess up. Okay, so we are at 61% of this field. I think we do this header, and I think we maybe just do one more line, and we're pretty good. I think we've got all the lines, except for those two right there. We've got this main header to do, and part of the inner header, and then I think we're good. We'll definitely have this done. We will be sporting 30 grand very shortly. Hang on, I gotta go back and do this one. I did this one bad. You can make designs with your tractor in the field. There we go. Yeah, so it's been exciting to say the least. Two more percent. There we go. It's been interesting. They actually got one of the people who are having that problem where they got their identity stolen, and Navy Federal's trying to make them pay. We got 2 more lines there. Oh, you were sneakily hiding. Well, okay, that's fine. Trying to make them pay their loans. They had to go to like the news channels to try and get them to pressure them to help them. It's just like, okay. Wait, what just happened? Hang on, there we go. And so we've got 2 more lines there, and then 2 more lines on the other side, and part of this header. We're doing good. We will definitely have this done by 8 o'clock. Oh, Christmas. I always do that. It never ever fails, man. But 30 grand will be nice, or close to 30 grand. Close to 30 grand would be very, very nice. What would be really cool in this game too is if you saw the other farmers working their fields instead of like we drove down there to bale and when we came back this field was already harvested. I was like we weren't even there 15 minutes and we did 9 bales and you came back and this entire field was harvested. Hey Hunter, how are you doing? How's everyone? We're all doing good. We're all hunkering down in our weather related issues. I hope you're doing well, Hunter. We're going to get 15 grand for baling this giant field, hopefully. We have until midnight and it is 5:39 in game. Oh, and then we did it again. We certainly all have that. Yeah, we certainly do have all that weather. It's interesting. Colorectal cancer is the main cause of death in women and men. Okay. We will get those little bits in a little bit. Cold but good. That yeah, they cause the temps to drop, but it doesn't help. My ceiling fan is on. I turn your ceiling fan off, silly goose. Let's wrap up in a blanket. Turn the ceiling fan off. You'll be fine. 2 lines there, and then 2 lines there. We should be good. I think we'll be done by 8. Yeah, we've had some rain and a little bit of thunder, but I think the storms have basically gone around us where I am. I just designed a report for colorectalcancer.org. Really? Well, that's fascinating. My goodness. That's very interesting. I was just listening to the news and I heard that. I knew that for men it was a big thing. I didn't realize for women it was also a big thing all of a sudden. I can't reach the cord when I try. The back seizes up. Oh no! Oh, Hunter, I'm so sorry. Well, that's not good. Do you have any of those those grab things that like it's like a giant pincher that's about yay long that you could grab the cord with? I am sorry that you're. Oh no. Well, just put a sweater or a sweatshirt on and a couple of blankets and wrap up. Ooh, we got crows outside. I don't think it's raining very much here, if at all. We had a lot of rain and then we had a little bit of thunder and then nothing. So okay. Oh, and it snuck up on me again. And no, I don't. Oh man, I'm sorry. That would work very well. I think maybe. And then we'll turn around and do those two, and then we'll do the two across the field. We're at 78%. Yay! We're almost done, and it's 6 o'clock in game. We've got plenty of time. Cool beans. Look at all the thingies. All the bales. It looks so pretty. It's like, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. 97, 98, 99, 100. Survival, the people rush into the store. Oh no, was there a lot of people there? Like during the rain, people are like, I have to get this. And you're like, seriously, no, you really don't, but okay. You absolutely insist. We're at 80% done. Yippee! And it's only 6 o'clock in game. That's pretty darn good. We started at like 3:30. Oh, and it's at 100 again. Yeah, I went to make my dad a sandwich and he's like, I want the Swiss cheese. And it wasn't even opened. The package had not been opened, but I opened that package up and it was nothing but mold. And I was like, we got a little problem. Just a teeny problem. He goes, what? And I'm like, this. And he goes, ooh, throw that away. I'm like, okay. I was like, we got Colby or Pepper Jack? He's like, Colby. I'm like, okay, you got it. Oh my God, it was icky. I'll live currently kind of upset at my old phone provider for shutting me off before they said they would. I switched providers and they said they would wait until the new phone is there and activated. Oh, they need water and TP, right? Even though, you sometimes when the power is off, you can't really flush, but it's fine. So we're going to get this swatch right here. We're going to make a big U-turn around this bale and then go up this row right here, and then go do the other two rows. Being able to transfer things over. Instead, they just shut my service off. Oh no. And you didn't owe them any money or anything, right? That's terrible. These phone providers, man, they suck. I don't care which one it is. They're all bad. Stop. Someone made a raspberry farm mod? What? The hell? Where is that one at? Is that in the regular ones or is that on a server somewhere? Raspberry farm? That would be interesting. I would like to do that. Tell me where that is, Lady Kryptonite. I must know. I want to do the orchard ones too. Oh my gosh. Stop, he's at 100 again. I'm just like wanting to go and just keep on going. I'm just going to keep on trucking. Just type in berry in the mod search later. Okay. Okay, so we are 88% done. We have 2 rows left on the far side over here. Yippee! And then look at this beautiful field with those beautiful bales. How cool is that? It is awesome. And Boost has decided to leave and go check out if her dinner bowl is full, which it is. Oh my goodness. Nope, SafeLink was a free phone provider, and I switched to another free phone provider because this phone be messing up so much. And SafeLink said I don't qualify for replacement. Oh, icky. That's not good. I am so sorry, hun. That is not good and not fun at all. Yep, one. There we go. There you go. We should be able to go now. Yeah. We'll probably have another bale at the end of this row or sooner. This area, I swear. The place is sinking. By 2030, we're all going to be underwater. No, we're not. Not all of us. Just some of us. Used to be with Sprint, then T-Mobile bought them. Oh, I didn't know that. They told me nothing would change. Surprise, a year later, you need a new phone because it won't support all our new crap. It was 2 years old. Yep, I hate that. No, and I told them I had no money at all, and they kept telling me to buy a new phone through them. Like it just wasn't clicking for them, the no money thing. Yeah, they don't care. They're like, you could finance it. It's fine. It's like, no, it really isn't fine. You don't get it. Okay, I'm going to get these 2 little bits right here. We're at 94%, guys, on this field. How smashing good is that? We probably won't be able to finish this line because it'll stop us before then. Because we're at 94%. We'll hit 100% before we even finish this entire row. Of course, we'll hit 100% right here for that particular bale. We're at 95%. Another 5% thing. Yay! And then we'll see how much we've got. We got some free Roman chickens. They have some food. But it'll probably be a few months before they put out enough eggs. Haha, I caught that one. Yeah, that's the thing. Pungo, Virginia used to be very rural, very farm oriented like this. And now they're just developing it and buying up all the farms and putting the farmers out of work. They're like, no, we need to build homes here. It's like, I'm sorry, what? We're at 98%? Yeah, we're not going to finish this row. Or just. Oh my God, stop. $99%. Just right before we got that much left. Contract finished. So we're getting 15,129. Hot diggity frickin' dogs. Fertilizing, harvesting, hoeing, rock removal, spraying, tedder grass. That's new. Weeder and wood transport. Okay. Okay. So there we go. So now we have $27,000, which is fabulous. So this is where the eggs will come out. So we have 5 chickens, or 4 chickens and a rooster. There's our lovely rooster. Hi, guys. There's 3 chickens. Where's the 4th one? Oh, there you are. You scared me. He's going to hunker down. We've got our field, we've got our field seeded. So how long does it take? Canola. So I put it in here. So we won't be able to harvest it. Oh, wow. We won't be able to harvest that canola until July. So September, October, November, December, January, February, 6, March, April, May, June. 10 months in game before we can harvest that. Holy crap. I'm also working on getting money up for an ID renewal and to fix the PC. Still haven't fixed it yet because I have very bad resistance to spending money. That's okay. I'm just sorry that it got broken. I'm so sorry. Boots, you've already had food. The closet's empty. Go forth into the closet and venture. Let me look at prices again for wheat. So $4.92. Yeah, it's worth it to save it. But so that is our first month, and there's the screaming demands. Yeah, she's already just eaten. She just ate. Oh wow, look at the moon right there. How cool is that? Look at that. It's like just coming up. The moon is just literally coming up. How cool is that? Look at that. I love it. She's letting the ghost out. Yeah, pretty much. And that car has its flasher, has lights on. So we're going to sleep. There's our uncle, our grandpa, not our uncle. Grandpa. So we're going to sleep. We're going to sleep until 7:30. You're not mad. I'm grateful. Aw, thank you. I'm mad, though, because that shouldn't have happened. It was a simple delivery. I mean, how hard could it have been? I mean, seriously. Okay, so we lost 140 for property. You better not be digging on that. The closet's lined with cedar. And she's like, oh, it's a scratching post. I'm like, absolutely not. It is not a scratching post. I'm just slow at progress. That's okay. So our field, girl, you do not need to be on all my crap. You do not need to be on it. No, you don't. Little dude just standing in the dark like a creeper. That's my grandfather. That's my in-game grandfather. You need to chill. Yes. Say hi. Hi, everyone. I'm cute. So if we turned on, we could ask him stuff about how to do stuff, and he would give us guidance. What? Are you not happy? Meow. Look, you're on candid camera. Look. Say hi. You say hi? You're a goofy girl. Okay, get on your chair. Got tail. There's the boss lady, right? Hey, Bootsy, Bootsy, everybody's saying hi to you. Yes, they are. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and cultivate this field. Oh, look at the mist. Oh, it's pretty. I know. It's terrible, isn't it? You are just so abused. She's like, I've had my meal. I either have to potty or I have to poop. Oh, we got a little bit of eggs. That is not a scratching post. That's a chair, not a scratching post. She's like, but I love you. I just want to play. I just want to play. See, is this? Nope. Let that off. We got to go get the cultivator and cultivate this other field. And I guess put some more wheat in it or something, depending on what I can. Let me look here at the calendar. It is September. I can put barley down, and then we wouldn't be able to harvest until June. Grass. I don't even know how to do oilseed radish. Or I could put wheat down. I could put wheat down again. Or I can put barley down. I might try barley. What are the things for barley? Barley. Canola is actually the better crop because it costs more. Um, okay, so we're going to go and cultivate this field because it's already got weeds in it. Even though I put the swath down, I don't have the money right now for, this is our canola. I don't have the money for our baler. So I'm just going to have to, just going to have to do this. I dreamt about trying to find Stewie's mom in a crowded house. Thank you, Bayless. Full of random people in my life, though, even though some present day people look like they did years ago for some odd reason. That's a weird dream. Okay, we are going to just drag this sucker and cultivate this field. Sadly, I can't gather up all this straw and sell it, which really pisses me off, but we'll remedy that. We'll do a few more contracts today after I put the canola in, or the canola, I think. No, wait, can I not do the canola? No, I can still do canola. We're good. Yeah, because the canola is like $1,000 per liter or whatever. But it kills me that all this straw is just like gonna be put back in. It's like, no, not the straw. I know a thing or two about beautiful fluff balls destroying your furniture and yelling at yelling at you all day. Do you have some beautiful fluff balls that do that? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it seems to be a thing. Seems to be a thing. Okay, we're just gonna like. Okay, here comes my non-excellent driving skills again. We missed a section. Yeah, when mom passed, I inherited her kitty cat, but she's a good girl. She's just loud and mischievous. She's not got a mean bone in her body. She's not bitey or clawy or anything like that. Like I've seen some cats that are just like they're possessed. It's like crazy. It's creepy as hell. One fluff ball, two non-fluff balls, so they seem to have the same issue. Oh no. What are the two non-fluff balls, if I can be nosy? Yep, and then I was dreaming of a horror thing, but I was watching from above. Oh no, okay, no, don't even tell me about that. I don't want to know. I can't handle it. Literally can't handle it. I don't do good with horror and scary stuff. So please don't Please don't tell me everything. I don't want to know. I, oh, I can't take it. I literally can't take anything scary. There's so much stuff that scares me that's just like regular in life stuff, much less. No, you're fine. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, no, I don't want to know the story. I don't know what the dream was about. I'm sorry. Sounds like a ghost ship, right? Yep, ghost ship, creepy, creepy stuff. Never any good. Never anything good comes of it. Let's see, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try and do this. Big drop in temperatures coming our way tomorrow. A demanding tabby and an old man, the sweetest tortie. They moved here a little over a year ago and they're still not getting along. Oh no. Oh, Linus, a demanding tabby, an old man, the sweetest tortie. Oh, I'm sorry that they're not getting along. That's terrible. I had that Boots here, the sweet, beautiful cat. A couple of years ago, well, more than a couple of years ago, when we got her, we already had a cat who was a very shy, skittish cat, big guy, and he was. We named him Spot because he had a little spot of white on his chest. He was completely black, and he was so sweet. He had the tiniest meow. You have no idea why you went from confusing chaos to horror chaos. All I did was wake up enough to, oh no, that's terrible. But yeah, so when my mom adopted Boots, who was we thought a stray outside, um, she did not like Spot at all. They did not get along. Spot was terrified, and Boots was determined to kill him. So yeah, they spent a couple of years where they were half the day locked up in a room, and then the other cat would be locked up for the rest of the other half of the day, and they would be let out. It's not the most glamorous life, but we're managing. We've got the house separated so everyone has their own territory. Yep. Yeah, ours wasn't good. We had a small house like this house, and so one cat had to spend half the day. Like Boots would spend half the day in my mom's room, and Spot would be roaming the house, and then Spot would go into the computer room and have it locked, and we would let Boots out, and she could roam the house. And it wasn't ideal. Boots tore up my mom's carpet like you would not believe. Oh my God, it was terrible. She did not like being in there. She started peeing on the baseboards. Um, when I left, Tom said he pulled out the entire flooring and it was disgusting. And I was like, sorry, not my problem. But yeah, she did not like that guy. You've added new game ideas while waiting for other things. I've also made a list of book ideas once I finish the Dragons book. Okay, you're just all over the place. Good job. Kitties just don't. Yeah, some kitties just don't care for other felines. The cat that I had before we got Boots was named Mr. Benjamin, and when we got Spot, my stepdaughter had brought him in as a very tiny kitten, and she had to bottle feed him. And we had told her no more cats. And then Mr. Benjamin let me know that there was something in her room. We opened the door and there was this little tiny kitten, and she was gone for a week in another city with her boyfriend. And this little kitten was there with water, some dry food, and a litter box. We were like, that's it. He's not your cat anymore. So we took him over, and yeah, I hear you, Hunter. And because she didn't have a job, she couldn't afford gas, she couldn't afford vet care, she couldn't afford to get him spayed or neutered rather, she couldn't afford food. So I was like, he's our cat, he's not yours anymore. You always take away everything I love, and it's like, well, you start bringing in shit you can't take care of financially. So absolutely not. At least we're not tossing him out to the shelter like we did the last cat that we found. We had just found one like 2 weeks earlier in her room that was even tinier, and it was crazy. I had to take it to the SPCA, and he was so sick. was just like, I was ready to kill this child. Boo seems to really like, yeah, she loves the dogs. Oh my God, she loves dogs. My Little Menace Bugs is one of those. We tried to restart introductions to get back to a place of peace, but it doesn't work. We'll have to figure something out. Oh my God, I hate that. Yeah, because we were doing all the cat guy stuff where we're feeding them with a gate, feeding them, on the other side of a gate with a blanket, and then slowly removing the blanket and getting them closer and closer to the gate. And so we tried all of that, and it didn't work. Yeah, I do wish you luck, Bayless. I'm so sorry. That is like the worst type of thing. But Boots really gets, she got along with my two Pomskis. She loved Loki. She was just like, she was fine with the dogs. She wanted to play with my other dog, Sunshine. She was all over Sunshine. Like they would wrestle and stuff like that. It was so funny. And if I ever get another dog, I'm sure if she's around, she's going to be fine. But, oh my God. It's so bizarre that she just was like, I think it was Spot's energy that if it was a more confident cat, she probably would have been better. But because Spot had a really terrified aspect, um, she just was after him to kill him. But my other cat, Mr. Benjamin, raised Spot, and they would wrestle and treat each other, like buddies and stuff like that. It was adorable. And Mr. Benjamin was the type of cat that he got along with everybody. He got along with cats, dogs. He didn't care who you were. Because when I moved in with my ex at that time, Benjamin Spot was like a 3-month-old, and he's arching his back and hissing. And I let Mr. B out, and Mr. B was just like, "Hey," and kept on walking. And he was like, "You weren't scared of me?" He didn't pay him any mind whatsoever. And after that, Spot was fine with him. She liked to bully him. Yeah, she did. Love that the cat knows what she's about. Yeah, it's adorable. She's a hot mess. She does pretty good, though, I have to say. I love that she's good with the dogs and she's not mean to them or anything like that. And she'll put them in their place. If they get too presumptuous, sticking their nose where it doesn't belong, they'll get a swat. We're crossing our fingers because we've had her. Oh, wow. Yeah, I couldn't see giving them up. You have to do what you have to do. Do what you can. Make the best of it. I've been there. It sucks. Trying to figure out how to get them to make peace with each other or at least live, even if they don't see each other. It's hard. It's very hard. I was lucky with Mr. Benjamin. He adopted me at the shelter. He wouldn't let me go, and I had to bring him home. And he was my fourth cat. So I was like the crazy cat lady, and I was like, I can't afford all these cats. And then my one cat passed, so I gave the other cat, another of my cats had bonded to the cat that passed. And so I gave her to another lady. And then the other cat that I had was insane. She was literally schizophrenic. And I ended up having to put her down a couple of years, not even a couple of years, a year later. Everything happened within a year. I lost 3 of my cats. I had to rehome one, and one I had to put down because of his heart condition, and the other I had to put down because she tried to kill me. She literally cornered me in my apartment and tried to attack me. And I was like, that's it. You're done. So, yeah, it was crazy. I've had a lot of different kitty cats. Mr. B was the best. Mr. B was just like the cat you dream of. He was friends with everybody. He wasn't scared. He liked to go for walkies in his stroller. I would say, let's go for a walk. And he'd jump in his stroller and I'd zip him up and we'd go for a walk. Everybody thought I was walking a baby, and it was my cat sitting there. He was just doing a running commentary for me on how he enjoyed it. Yeah, it was rough, but it is what it is. Mr. B lived a good life, and I was grateful that I had adopted him, or he adopted me rather. And yeah, it was. He lived a very good life. He was a good boy. I've got pictures. I'll put some pictures of up of him later. Reincarnated serial killer. Goes something like that. Oh no. But yeah, Boots is pretty good. You know, with her exception of not liking Spot, I think she's pretty good. Mm. I honestly don't like the movie industry anymore. It's just creepy. And all these people with the Oscars and stuff like that, and they're like, "Oh, we did this and this and this," and it's like you're an entitled person. You are rich. You don't have to worry about a thing. You've got armed security. You don't have to do anything, and you're just like, oh, like nope. I'm kind of done with the majority of Hollywood. Don't watch the Oscars. I only watch occasionally. I watch the movies. I like the older movies. So I watched the older movies, but even back then it was problematic. Let's put it that way. It's problematic. And people have just ignored it or not paid attention to it all these years, and now all of a sudden all this stuff's coming out, and it's just ugh, ick, just the ick. The whole business is just ick. Just try and live my life out in peace and quiet. Oh, I missed a spot. No, I can't believe I missed a spot. But look, we're doing really good. It's almost 9 o'clock, and we've only been doing this for a couple hours. 9 o'clock in game, not out of game. I'm not much of a cat person. I like select ones, but dogs are more my shtick. I wish I had more ideas to help with the cat issues. Yeah, it's okay. It is what it is, you know? Sometimes there's just nothing you can do. Sometimes the individuals just do not get along, and there's nothing you can do about it, like with Boots and Spot. There was literally nothing we could do. Let's see, we do this. I watch the Oscars because I like Conan. He crafts me up. I dislike him intensely. Let's put it that way. I do not like him or any of the other Kimmel. None of them. I don't like any of them. They all just irritate me. They really do. I'm not saying that you're wrong for doing that. I'm just saying for me personally, I don't like him at all. They all annoy me to no complete end. And I saw little bits of that, and I was just like, okay, that's just weird. Okay, so did I get that bit? I think I did. So I just have to get this little bit down here. Okay, then we're good. We're good. It's not as pretty as my other field was, but you know, it is. It's good. And then I'll seed it with the canola again, and we should be fine. Because I think the canola is worth more. Oh, and I still missed a spot. I still missed a little teeny spot. How did I miss that little spot? Okay, so we can lift the cultivator. Yay, we're done. So I wonder if I could put something here. Interesting. Okay, so we are going to. Did I do it? Okay, so we did it. I've been considering getting a cat instead of another dog. There's a specific breed I want, and there happens to be, ooh, a good breeder. Nice. What kind of kitty? Is it like a rag doll or something? Which were the seeds? These were the seeds. don't think we need both of these seeds things, so I will put that right there. Get that right there. Fill that up. Oh wow. Okay, that was all that one had, huh? Okay, let's get the other one out. Oriental short hair. Oh, nice. Ah, you'll have to send me some pics. I don't think we're going to use up even half of this seed, but just for giggles. Oh, look, they've actually. Oh, okay. That was just the way the when you go like that, it looks like there's not much grass there, but then you go like that and there is. Never mind. Never mind. It's fine. Oh yeah. So we should have some more storms later this evening. Lovely. I am so thrilled. Is it raining? Oh no, it's raining. Well, I'm not harvesting anything, so it should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to lower the cedar. You know what I should do? I should get some fertilizer and put it next to that and then fertilize as I go. I think that would do good, right? Oh, this has weeds now? Oh, dear me. I don't have a sprayer. I'm going to need to buy a sprayer. Oh, it's pouring, just like in real life. I need to get some fertilizer. And then it should do it both. Got to head out. Bye, Bayless. Have a great day. Be safe. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. Weeds small. Okay, so I need to get some herbicide and a sprayer. There we go. One bag. Oh, wow. Turn on cedar. Okay. Hopefully, this will fertilize and seed at the same time. I've got some cat allergies, and they're a breed recommended for allergy sufferers, which is luck for me because I wanted one for years without knowing the fact. Oh, nice. You will definitely have to send me pics, hon. I want to see. That could be really nice. I'm still looking at Pomskis. I'm still looking at Pomskis and still going, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Like, oh, and I finally got, I had told you I was trying to get my mom's bed apart. Finally got it apart. Finally found the right tool and got it all dismantled, called up Habitat for Humanity. They'll be here Thursday to, wow, it's really raining, to take it away. And my old dresser, I'm going to have them take it away because that thing is a heavy ass thing. They're going to take that away. Her chair, they're going to take away. So they're going to take all that stuff away, and then we won't have hardly anything in there. Yay! Yeah. Oh my God, it took forever. Donna and my friend and I managed to get one nut off. So I took that nut with me and I was like, this is the nut. And this is the recessed area that they're all in. And I've got like 6 of them to do. And it's about this deep for my thumb. He's like, okay. He goes, try this. If this doesn't work, you're going to need a ratchet set. I'm like, okay, got it. Oh, look, this is fertilizing. It's fertilizing, guys. Look, the fertilizer thing is going down. That's amazing. So you fertilize and seed at the same time. That is such a lifesaver. We missed this corner, but that's fine. I think you're right to wait on a dog until after the house renovations. Yeah, I think it would just be too much. I really feel, I really want one, but at the same time, I'm looking at the ones and I'm like, oh, and that one, the ones that I wanted have been adopted out, and it's like it's fine, but it's like it's still pricey. I got lucky the last time I got an absolute deal, and Loki was not expensive. Um, and I wish to God I could have kept Loki because he was perfect. He was such a good boy, such a good dog. But he's much happier now, I think. But I'm actually thinking of getting a girl. I'm thinking of getting a little girl because I've had girls for, I don't know, the last 15 years, 16 years. Um, so I am thinking of getting a female. Maybe that's why I just hadn't had a male dog in so long and I just couldn't seem to, I don't know. It was weird. It wasn't Loki's fault. It was absolutely mine. I think it was I was just too stressed. But I am finally relaxing, which is good. And this is another one of those things where I can't see. It's harder to see because it's raining and it's dark now. This is the same thing I had when it snowed one day. I was like, are you kidding me? How am I supposed to see? Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm hoping, because originally they said, oh, well, you can, we're going to start with 120, for the equity thing, but you can add on, you should be able to, add on more. And so when I tried to add on more, make it 135, just in case we ran into problems, because it's an old house, they're like, oh, well, let me see, we got to check and see because he was at the debt to income ratio. He was just under the cap. And I'm like, that's not what you said earlier. It's like, I hate when they flip and say that kind of shit. It pisses me off to no end and stuff. And I don't want him to have to use his credit card to make up the difference, or me use my credit card to make up the difference. Because I just got one. It wasn't great timing, but I'm glad you had. Yeah, he was a good boy through the loss of your other dogs. Yeah, it was just super hard with mom, and I'm hoping because dad likes dogs. He really liked, and Loki was always trying to get up in dad's lap. All 20 pounds of him. He was always trying to get up in dad's lap. And I think he just liked guys. Anytime we had men come in the house, which like all the construction workers were men, he was all over them like white on rice. And he was just like, you're nice, but I like them. I'm like, okay, you don't need me. I think I was just like, let me get a girl dog. Maybe she'll like me. Maybe. Oh my God, it was funny. I was just like, poor Loki. He was just like, I just want a guy. I mean, he would just go goo goo for Cocoa Puffs over men. I'm just like, dude, I am right here hanging onto your leash. What is wrong with you? Yeah, this is going to have some gaps, but they really should have all their facts before telling people things. I think they do that on purpose. Like they're like, oh yeah, no problem, you can do this, but oh yeah, know what? His debt to income ratio, no, no, I'm sorry, we can't do any more of this. And I'm like, yeah, you said the house was like 340, and you can get up to 80% of the equity out, and he only owes like 109. So, hello, you know, the math ain't mathin' when you say shit like that. Back. You Hunter, honey, you don't have to tell me when you leave and when you come back. It's fine. I'll just pretend that you're there. You don't have to tell me that you had to leave and come back. It's okay if you have to leave and step away. I'm not the teacher. This is not school. Don't worry so much. I think I'm getting most of the lines, but I could be in the corners getting everything wrong. I definitely meet some of the oh, see, and that's the problem though. If you drive with a female, then great. That's the problem, though, is most of the breeders I'm looking at, with the exception of the one that was with Loki, or that has Loki here, they live in like Minnesota, Iowa, Texas, so I can't meet them. I can't. There's no way that I'm going to travel out there. Although, I mean, I could. No, I can't even do that. Some of them were saying you could take a plane in. God, it's just getting worse. And then pick the puppy up at the plane. I'm like, well, I mean, that would suck if you get there and the dog is just like, absolutely, no, I don't like you. And then you're stuck. The fog. Look at the fog. What is going on here? How am I supposed to do this in the fog? I'm causing fog. Oh, good. The rain stopped, but it's going to rain later. No, it's still going. Why does it say it stopped? Oh, my goodness. I would love it if there was more Pomsky breeders around here. There is one here in the city where I live in Hampton Roads. There is another up in DC that's close. All the rest of them are Ohio, um, Minnesota, Michigan, Texas, Iowa. And I'm like, and California. I'm like, I am not going to fly out there and meet the puppies. So that part sucks. That part's just gonna, I'm gonna have to take a chance, which really sucks. So, I mean, even Loki, I met Loki and one of his brothers that I really wanted. And Loki was the one who was just like, hey, hey, how you doing? I like you, and I like you. And he liked everybody. He was just like, hey, mom. He liked to go over and hang out with my mom and lay on her. It was so cute. And she was just like, oh, the puppy likes me. I'm like, yeah, he does. He was a good boy. I really regretted that I was so stressed that I could not give him what he deserved. Really bites me. That's why I'm kind of afraid to go back to that same breeder. Like I feel embarrassed that she won't trust me because she said when she took Loki away, she goes, "When you're ready, if I have a puppy, it's yours." And I'm like, "But do I trust that she actually meant that?" I'm like, I don't. I feel embarrassed that I had that come up, and so I'm really concerned that if I call her, but hey, I'm ready for a puppy. Do you have one? I'm like, I'll pay for it. I don't expect her to give me one for free. Absolutely not. But it's just like, I'm really embarrassed. And it's like, are you sure that you want to give me a dog? Because, oh my God, I don't know. So we'll see. I, on the one hand, well, I don't want to wait. On the other hand, I do. But I keep doom scrolling through puppies and it's terrible. I need to stop. I definitely need to stop doom scrolling through puppies. And I'm just having fun making circles. But to do, we are fertilizing at the same time, so that's great. Jamie, hello. How are you, dear? How is your ankle and your knee doing? We are almost actually out of fertilizer, which is amazing. We had a full thing of fertilizer. I hope you're doing well. The reason there's no sound is there's a glitch in this game that just causes the sound to log off, and you can't hear any of the tractors or anything of the ambient sound. So I apologize for that. I even logged out and tried to fix it, but it didn't want to be fixed today. So we are just here with just me and the game and the fog that has now come up. Game does have weather. It says it's not raining, but it is still raining. So it's like, yay! I'm so excited. You're doing good, getting better. That's amazing. How is your husband? Is he doing better? Are you guys still in the what do you call it? The facility? I can't remember what it's called now for some reason. Oh my gosh, sorry. You took good care of him, and you didn't feel it was right. You can contact her. No trust has been broken between you. She should be. She sounded very understanding. I hope so. I hope so, because you know how some people can be really, understanding sounding, and then they promise you things, and then they turn out they're like, oh no, I can't. I'm not doing anything with you again. That's what I'm afraid of. That's literally what I'm afraid of. And I'd prefer, she's one of the better breeders. Her dogs are gorgeous, and the same with the other breeders that I follow and stuff. Um, and it's just like when I went on this website called Parade, that's where I got my other two dogs that when I was with my ex. And the worst you can say is no, exactly, and then I can just go somebody else. Um, when I went on Parade, you could tell that Sunny and Airy, the dogs that we got, they were sisters, that they were basically backyard bred and unsocialized. Basically, they were not any kind of breed standard. They were not. And in fact, Sunny, when we got her, we had to take her down to North Carolina, and she had to have surgery for her heart. There's a little valve that when they're in the womb, that's connected to the mom for some reason, and usually when they are born, that's supposed to heal up, and it never healed up, so she had a murmur. We're still in rehab. Rehab, that was what it was called. I have to get the screw out of my left ankle. It's been bothering me. I've started to walk on my left foot now, and it feels weird though. Oh, I hope everything goes well, sweetie. I really do. I really, really do. Oh, we're out of fertilizer. Here, I'm going to lift this up, and we're going to go and get some fertilizer. I hope it heals up, hon. I really do hope it heals up well. So we are going to get this fertilizer. There you go. We got all our fertilizer. Okay. So we are almost done seeding. But other than that, you're doing good. Awesome. I am glad to hear it. Oh, I didn't turn on the cedar fudge. Oops. Go down. So I just did. Oops. So our area did get, you need to be careful when getting animals. Yeah. That's why I've been looking at these specific breeders and looking at the other lady where I got Loki, her puppies. Um, so I think she does like one or two litters. I think she does two litters a year. Um, there's one lady in Ohio that I follow. I see her on, not follow, but I see her on Facebook, and her pups look gorgeous. But this lady has 27 puppies up for sale from different litters, and I'm just like, that's a lot of puppies. Most people have like two or three litters maybe, and there might be, well, maybe that's the same thing. I don't know. But it's just hard to tell, when you're getting quality and ethically sourced. And then, of course, you've got the people who are in the AKC going, don't get a designer dog. They're not ethically sourced. They're this and that. And that's a Pomsky is a designer dog. It's not an AKC dog. And I'm like, but I want one. Yeah, no, that's not a good place. Yeah. And I'm like, eh. And they're all the same price. All the dogs are the exact same price. No matter height, weight, size, color, nothing. They're all the same price. And it's like, okay. And I actually texted her about something, and I was asking about something different, and she's like, this dog's available. And I'm like, no, I was asking about the other dog. All you had to say is he's not available. And because he literally had a little heart right here on his forehead. He was so cute. And she was like, no, but she didn't even say no. She just said, this dog is available. It's 1,500. I'm like, that wasn't really what I was asking. What I actually was asking her about though was, does she have a website? And what it turns out is, no, she's on something else, not Good Dog, but something else. Scammy. Yeah, it was kind of scammy. But I mean, she had some beautiful dogs. I mean, really beautiful dogs, and she had really good reviews, but I don't know. Something just felt a little off. I was just like, we're just gonna. You will know when the time is right, when it's the right dog. Don't rush or push it. I know, but you know how when you get your mind set on something and you can't stop scrolling crap, and it's just like, yeah, I need to stop. I seriously need to stop. So I've got that area, and I've got a couple of sections down there. So this is pretty good, except for the children of the corn walking back and forth. We're doing really good. Okay, we're going to come back and do this circle. You can pay for reviews. I did not know that. That's not something that I knew. That's a terrible thing to tell somebody. You can pay for reviews, but then again, I did hear something about a game. that had supposedly paid for reviews and stuff. And it was just like, what? It's like, why would a game even do that? But okay. Okay, so we're done. The field is up. Oh, nope, no, we're not. We missed a section up here. Darn it. We missed a little section up here. But we are fertilizing and seeding this. We've got the canola in this field and then that field. We're going to have to do a couple of jobs and get a, we're going to have to get a weed sprayer because that field has weeds. This field's going to have weeds. So, yeah. Then we do I to offload everything. Q to let go. And then this is the fertilizer. No! It keeps trying to lock me up. Stop it. I just want to put the seeds away. I think it thinks when I'm clicking on these pallets or whatever these are, it thinks I'm clicking on the door to shut it. And it's like that's not what I'm doing. Now I'm clicking on you. Okay, so we got one section of eggs here, and we've got our chickens. They look so happy. So you can go here to your animals. So they've got total capacity. They've got 100, almost 100% of grain. Um, and then these guys are getting ready to start laying some more. So we got good for that. If I want, let me see. Hang on, I'm going to check on animals. So if I do animal dealer, oh, actually, no, not animals. If I do construction, animals, let's say I wanted to do sheepies. This is mine. This whole section is mine right here. Oh, that's lovely. I can do sheeps. There's no way those puppies and parents are all given proper care. It's too many. The lady was likely sketchy. That gives me puppy. It did. It did give me puppy mill vibes. That's why I was just like, no, we're not doing that. So this is only 14,000, and we could definitely do this. If I do this up here, though, I've got 27,000. So 15. I want to do the sheep pasture. So I'm going to do. Oh, I have to be careful. I am like running out of money. Ooh. Okay, now I'm down from 27 to 2,000. So we're definitely going to have to do some stuff. Wow. What the snick happened here? All right, let's go. Can I smooth this out a little bit? Oh, look at all that money go away. Okay. Now we have to do some contracts. We have to do some contracts because I just lost all my money. Um, so I've got cultivating 5,000. I've even got a cultivator, so I could do that. Let's see. I don't think we're going to get lucky and get another $15,000 job. Rock removal. Nope. So we're going to accept that contract, and it's actually just a few fields over. I've only met one legit breeder who had a bunch of dogs, and they're given amazing care. She breeds mini Aussies. Female, yeah, they have 2 to 3 litters, and they're spayed. All males neutered by 8 years old. Aww. Okay, so let's get our cultivator. And we're going to go do that job, and we're going to get another $5,000. Okay, so, and I didn't even buy any sheep. I put the sheep pasture down, and I didn't even buy any sheep because I can't afford it. I can't afford the sheepies because I made the pasture a little bigger than normal. Okay, so our field is just up this way. So we can go this way actually. I'm just going over people's fields. So it's this field right here. So it's not that big. Yeah, so we should be able to do this. Yeah, well, you saw how pretty Loki was, and this lady, all her dogs looked as gorgeous. They different coat variations and stuff like that, but all her dogs looked that good, and they were all just amazing. The one that I had wanted, Loki's brother. Oh my God, he was so stunning. And but he was just like, no, I'm a little sus. You're a little suspect. I don't think I like you. So I'm just going to try and do this field, and then we'll probably call it, and we'll get sheep next time. If I hadn't, if I hadn't been so silly, let me let me do all of my. Let me make a really big paddock for these 20 sheep that can live here. Oh my God, I can't believe I was just doing that. Oh, we're really deviating. We're just making it really creative. It's fine. She only does 1 or 2 litters a year. She's got 10 adults. I used to groom. Oh, I used to groom them, and then she lived down the street from us. All the dogs were taken on 2 long walks a day. Aw. Yeah, I know. I don't have access. It's fine. Just turning around. Nothing to see here. Yeah, we're really lucky down here that this weather hasn't been affecting us. I'm really happy with that. That's excellent. Even though that's all the news is going to talk about for the next 3 days. That severe weather was something else, wasn't it? It's like, yep, it sure was. He really was. Oh my God, he was stunning. Everybody loved him. And he was so goofy too at the same time. Let me see. Let me lift this up. Yeah, he was stunning, and he was so sweet. Rarely barked. I've never had a dog that did not really bark. I was shocked. He only barked a couple of times, and I was just like, okay then. So we will just do this. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I know I have to be patient and just relax. But it's so hard sometimes. You see a dog and you're like, oh my God, he's so cute. Yeah, so we don't have any tornado watches anymore. So that's good. But you never know. Great. Oh my God, the temperatures are in the 60s right now. They're going to drop overnight to 34. I'm like, what? It's like, come on. I'm going to have to turn the heat on? We just have the air on. What is going on? This weather is just like not cooperating. It is not fun. But I know you guys out in the Midwest, man, that's even worse. My Shih Tzus were very quiet. This is not the case for many. Kisses would only bark if other dogs in the house were barking. Aw, she knew that they would also bark and get in trouble. Oh my goodness. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens in the next year. It's going to be an interesting year. You never know what's going to happen, do you? Absolutely, just never know. Yeah, I know I'm not being straight. At least I don't have to do seeds on this field. I just have to cultivate. We're at we're at 17%. We're kind of getting there. And again, I am sorry that there is no sound because the sound always makes it better. You have something else to listen to other than me chit chatting, which is fine. Uh, oh, I'm just all over the place. I know she did it on purpose. That was her only flaw. She was perfect. Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, there are some pets that we get that you know you're never going to have another one like that. Just how it goes. But you can always try. 22%. Yay! Every stroke, or every line rather. Her kids were all amazing too. Aw. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I never got into the breeding thing. That's a very specialized thing. I think I no, it's too much. It's too much. I'm happy just getting one. Although two was fun. I find it interesting that when I had a when I had a partner, even though he wasn't a lot of help with them, he was still a help with them. And now that I have it, when I think about getting one, I know that it's just going to be me, and it's a little different to know that they're just not going to be hanging outside with dad, getting their busy stuff in, eating bugs and stuff like that. It's going to be they're going to be relying on me, or the dog is going to be relying on me to do this, and it's like, oh, so it makes it a little bit more because I think I'm just a bit of a lazy dog, lazy person, and I need to. If I'm going to get a dog, I need to know that that's. But I've had dogs all my life, and I've had them when I was on my own too, so I should be okay. But I think the more you age, the different it just hits you different. I think. And realizing that you're going to have to care for a dog or a cat or an animal in general, you start to wonder about your capabilities and if this is something you actually want to do. But I can't see living alone with just a cat. And Boots is 9, and she would like a playmate. I know she would. A dog that would respect her, but play with her. She's still very frisky. So we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. I will try and be good and not rush out to buy one now, especially if I can't meet one. So I just want to get this field done, but I may not be able to do it because I'm already at 3 hours. And if Dad wakes up, he's going to want his dinner. Most maybe. So let's see if we can do that. Like if this keeps up, I am going to have to get a subscription to some some music that I can not worry about getting dinged on. And so just so I can have something in the background for everybody to listen to for when I stop talking because I can't think of something to say. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Thank God we didn't get it that much severe weather. We just got some rain here. Hopefully in the next 5 hours we'll be fine. Everything will be good. They did say that somebody thought a tornado had touched down. Stuff had been destroyed and moved and such. So, but that was in a different part of the city. Not my area. Because we didn't feel a thing. So we're at 36%. Yay! I only did it once. I have no interest in breeding again. A dog would be good for you. They keep you up and moving, and you're at a good age to still deal with a puppy. Am I? I hope so. Loki was almost 6 months when I got him. So he was a good boy. He was so sweet. Yeah, because I know the lady who bred Loki has a litter right now, and they're young. They're so cute. They're probably not going to be ready until like the end of next month. And I'm just looking at them. I'm like, they're so cute. They got the husky mask and everything. They're so adorable. And she's got a couple of girls. I think she's got one named Blossom, one named Dawn, and one named Ember. And I'm like, ooh, Dawn or Ember. Oh my gosh. But I need to be good. A shocking amount of people in their 70s get puppies and they're so overwhelmed. Yes, I know. When my stepmom was still alive, I wasn't living here, but she was getting on, and even though my dad was still able to handle it, my dad just wasn't paying attention, and he would let her deal with it, and she wanted to get a dog because one of theirs had died. I went away. I was doing ballroom dance at the time, and my teacher wanted to start doing competitions. So I went, paid $2,000, and went to a competition for a weekend up in Northern Virginia, and we had a blast. It was fun. And when I came back, she called me up, and she was like, "You will not believe what I got." And I was like, "Please God, tell me you did not get a puppy." We got a puppy. She was so excited, and it was It was either a husky or a shepherd. I forget which. And she had paper thin skin. If you touched her wrong, she would bleed. And of course, it's a puppy. And it was bitey, scratchy, jumpy. And she did not want to do any training because how dare she? You know, when I tried to do training, I was a monster. And we had dogs with behavioral problems. But no, no, I was the monster. But she refused to do any kind of training on this dog and stuff like that. So I ended up having a week later, they're calling me and wanting me to go take it down to the SPCA. And I'm like, you got it. Why don't you take it? Oh, could you just do this for us? Excuse you, what? So, and the SPCA where I took it to, they were like, why are you dropping this puppy off? I'm like, because my parents got this dog and they cannot take care of it. Can't you take care of it? And I'm like, no, I'm single and live in a small apartment. I cannot take care of it. And they gave me hell about it. And I'm like, this is not my fault. This is not me that I did this. I did not go out and get this dog and then decide that I can't take care of it. This is my parents who did this. And they're getting on in age. And it's like, they finally took it. I was like, and I'm sure it got rehomed immediately because it was adorable. It was super cute. I mean, I was tempted. I was seriously tempted because this thing was so cute. But, you know, that would have meant my rent would have gone up because of, you know, a dog thing. I was like, oh. And I don't think at the time I had any animals. But dang, so sweet. But I just couldn't believe that. I was just like, why do you wait until I go out of town and you do this shit? Oh my God. She just wanted a dog. And I understand that. So finally they adopted an elderly um, dog that was like a hunting dog that had been abandoned, who just wanted a couch, just wanted to lay down and chill. And she was half deaf. It's not fair to either of them. No, it wasn't. And it wasn't fair to me either, making me the bad guy. But they finally got this really old hunting dog, and she was sweet. And she was perfect for them. And they had her until she passed. And then my dad had an elderly cocker spaniel named Rocky after my stepmom passed. And we had Rocky for years, or he had Rocky for years and stuff. And when Rocky died, he was just like, should I get another dog? And I'm like, no. Because by that time, he was starting to get up, and I was just like, I don't think you can. Even though he was still taking walks and stuff like that, I didn't think it was a good idea for him. So, and I know he misses Rocky, he misses his dog. But for him to get a dog by himself would be bad. But for me to bring a dog into the house, I think we could, with the right dog, I think we could do it. Loki was good, you know, and he's got his roller, his new walker, which has got four wheels now, and he's got brakes and it's got a seat, so that's really good. If he starts to feel like like his legs are gonna give out, he can just turn around and sit, which is great. And I think he really needs that. Hopefully it works. And look at that, we're on 56% of this thing. Yay! Nope, he's waking up. Uh-oh, I may have to end stream. He's going to start getting loud in a minute. Where's my food? I'm not going to eat dinner. Ugh, it is just one of those things. Well, I hope those of you who are watching are enjoying the silence with me just chattering. I really, again, I'm apologizing. Elderly animals are a better idea. They tend to go at a similar speed. Yeah, so as long as it's nothing giant. Yep. Yeah, he did good with Rocky for a while, but Rocky was just having lots of accidents towards the ends, and Dad wasn't knowing it. So, yeah, it was interesting. He's just going to the bathroom. Had to check and see, make sure he was not coming in here, or if he was, what he needed. Up, nope, down, down. Okay, so we're gonna have to go around and around and around and come back. Yeah, I know. I don't have access to that field. I got it. So much fun. Ah, I hope this field does not take me another 15 minutes. – 250 million people are facing all sorts of weather. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so much for spring break right now. The right one will come along. I doom scroll puppies all the time. Looking at them makes me happy. Yeah, it does. They're so pretty. That there's a couple. I'll have to show you pictures of ones that I was looking at and stuff like that. And it's just like, oh my gosh. And I don't like it when they don't have a website. So I don't go to those type ones if they're on like Good Dog or something like that. But the ones that do have their own website, I prefer those because I at least they're posting them when they're there, and if they're gone, they're not there, and they post what their ethics are and what they do and how they teach their animals. And I really like that. Dislike it when they only have, oh, contact me on socials. And it's like, how about not? How about not? Well, we are more than halfway done with this field, which is fabulous. We still got some mist going on, especially down over there. And that building right there is the animal dealer on this map. And this is the Zielonka Polish map of Farming Sim 25. If you didn't know, now you do. Just a nice map. I really like this map. No website. I'm not. Yeah, me too. Absolutely. I'm just like, yeah, no. If you can't put the energy into your dogs to get a website, then it is not worth my time and effort. That's why I didn't like that one that I told you had 27 puppies and they were all different, like different heights and different. They were gonna. Some were standard, some were smaller, some were even tinier, and you're just like, how much breeding are you doing? And literally did not have a website because that's what I asked her is, do you have a website where you list all your dogs? Nope. She never responded to that question. I was just like, oh, okay, you're giving me creepy vibes now. Yeah, I just want a website. And most of the ones that I see on Facebook that I've been looking at that come up in my feed will have a link for a website, even if they are on something like Good Dog. And the prices are usually better than Good Dog. But I would still have to pay travel. So, there is that too. That's Puppy Mill. They can claim they're not all they want. Yeah. And she never says anything, but it's just like, eh. It just gave me bad vibes. Despite how beautiful her animals were, I don't trust it. There's just something off with that many babies. And even though they look clean and healthy, I don't know. I mean, in the pictures when we got Sunny and Airy, they looked pretty healthy, and we got there. Airy was just a wreck. Airy, and we couldn't even groom her. She hadn't been handled at all. Just me bending over her to pet her, she would start peeing because she was so terrified. I'm just like, oh, baby. It took us over 6 months to get her used to us, Tom and I. And it took her almost a year to get used to my mom. And my mom spent most of her time sitting. And she was just traumatized. It was terrible. And then loud noises, and she would freak out. I mean, trust your gut. It's always right. Yeah, I do. I have. I'll show you pictures of a couple of the other dogs that I was looking at and stuff like that, and you can see what they look like. But I mean, I thought about other breeds and stuff like that, but I've just, because I guess because my other two dogs were Pomskis and Loki was a Pomsky, I just want to stick with that. Even if they're not an AKC registered dog, they've been around for 15 to 20 years. They're still getting a foothold. They're still doing pretty good for a designer dog. They don't seem to have the same type of problems that other designer dogs do. So I'm hoping that that doesn't happen. And I do see a lot of these sites that I'm looking at, these breeders will contact other breeders and interchange bloodlines. Some will pick a dam from one or a sire, a female or a male, and then use that in their bloodlines to so that they're not interbreeding and their bloodline doesn't get stagnant or whatever the right term is. So I find that interesting that they're friendly with other breeders. It's not like a competition. They're helping each other, trying to keep the bloodlines so that nobody gets bad bloodlines, which I really appreciate. And they do a lot of like the embark DNA testing and this and that. AKC isn't the bee's knees. They're still recognizing ancient breeds that others already have. True. Whoops. Hang on. That is true. But that's kind of what us non-experienced people have to go by. We don't know. We don't know what we're doing. We're just doing what we can. 84% done. Yippee! I may be done by 6:30 my real time. And then that is when I am going to have to leave. Then I have to he should be hungry by then. Dad should. So I have to make him din din. Yep. So we're doing a little bit of a longer stream here, which is fine. I like doing longer streams. I would do 8 to 10 hours if I could, but I would have to take breaks because my hips, when I sit too long, just lock up. They're like, no, you'll be here until you get the screw out. Oh my God, when are they going to take the screw out? Did they tell you? Ah. I hope you get out soon, Jamie. I really do. You and your husband, so you can go home. I know you're probably sick of that place. That's got to be the worst. I'm so sorry you have to be there. Almost done, almost done. 90%. Yay! And then we'll get, I think, 2,000 some odd dollars. Oh my gosh. And we went through August and now we went through September. So we're doing good. We'll just be taking contracts between and working our animals between now and July when we can harvest our crops, or January actually, until we can sell our wheat. Oh, I need to get the sheep some food too. Oh, I forgot about that. I hope you won't need to wait too long. Yeah, I hope you won't need to wait too long too, Jamie. I really do. Because being there has got to suck. It's okay, but I'm getting cabin fever. I bet you are. I'm so sorry, hon. Praying you get out soon. Very, very soon. You and your sweetie both. just almost time. As soon as I do this field. Whoa, we're at 97%. I may not finish this row. How am I doing? I'm doing good, sweetie. I am doing pretty good. Can't complain. A little tired. The weather was making my head hurt today. But other than that, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Up, up, up. We're at 98%. Yeah, we're not getting this row done. Ha ha. 99%. I don't even have to do a good job. That sounds terrible. Up. Contract finished. Oh, excuse me. We get 55.48. Hell yeah. Now I can get some bales. Oops. I can get some bales and feed the sheep. Because the sheepies need some food too. Because their meadow just started growing. They do not have food right now. I just remembered that. I go and get sheepy foods. And yep, I'm just running over people's. This is why I don't like crop destruction. Because I just go through everybody's fields. I don't care. There's our field. We have 2 fields right here. I also need to get a weeder, but I blew all my money. Yay. Uh-oh. So I'll do that. I'm going to go buy some bales and see if I can stick it in that trailer. I'm going to get 2. Wow, that's $8,000 or $4,000. Well, there went that $5,000. You don't need roads. Of course not. We don't need roads where we're going. Are you kidding me? Up, 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 up. Okay. Oh, up. Those dang thingamajiggies. He is. Thank you. Aw. I still have that line. I can't lift it in. There it goes, right through the chains. Interesting. I think this is a little bit taller than I need. I don't even know if I can. Oh, that's the tractor. No! Oh my god, it can go in that? I did not know that. Oh no. Um. Okay. Well, that's new. Yeah, my dad. He's speaking to himself. Yeah. Oh, okay. So the truck is filling with lime. I guess we're gonna dump it out. Look at these 3, 4. Can I dump the lime? Hang on. I need to go to the goats. To go forward. The tractor is filling with the the thing is filling with. Oh, I don't have any sheep. I don't know why I was stressing over. Hang on. I can't reach it. Oh, there we go. Oh, oh no. Okay, we're just going to leave that there. It's fine. So they have food. Oh, I'm going to need water too. Crap. I forgot about the water, but that can be fixed. All right, well, that's that's where we're going to leave it tonight, folks. Thank you so much for hanging out and through all my troubles and my kitty cat screaming at me and everything. Thank you all so, so much. Have a safe and lovely evening or day wherever you are. And I will see you Wednesday. I'm not sure what we're going to be playing. I may change it up from Star Sand to Legends of Kimori. We'll see. We'll see. No promises. But thank you so much. Give yourself some grace. Be kind to yourself. See you Wednesday, Miss Black Eye. Just be kind to yourself. Give yourself a break. Be proud of yourself. And I will see you